decide who should lead us. Zodiac God, always astrologers. Answers for the cries and the lies that they feed us. Symbols in the sky don't lie, astrologers. Take the wheel, angles of the seal, who can read us? Directions on the star map, guides who try to free us. Zodiac rims in the ride, the sky speakers. 12 wheel spokes, all praise astrologers. Swear to God, these rappers ain't got no skill. Ate them with the fork in the road, that's called roadkill. Always on fire, they say these got no chill. Wheels are still flaming, the Suzuki nose diving head first into the gnosis. Zuki that held the tigers in the cages of the 80s. Isn't beauty most dire? Zodiac is whirlwind, Carby, Mukti, Mosiah. On his lap is a Thule, he made a lavish Lazuli. Then a clap to your Ruli, he the shooter, blow dry your cold whites. Couldn't stop the cosmic Gucci snow tigers. Astrolo G's, Captain Sufi, boat driver. Return like an actor, but the movie most tired. Allah made his part for me like barbers when they cast the roll. Smothered in exotic plant cheese above the casserole. Looking like I jacked the thunder tank, the thunder casserole. Cooking on the movie pilots who lit the trees like Christmas burning Fiat notes. I'm using casserole. That's blowing money, couple G's, call it craft control. And two Masons navigating across the maps of roads. It's too amazing, this one NASA stole. Another spell from the caster scroll. Plaque the whole classic soul records never missed. By the guy that running back patrol. Black and gold, fish tank in the Thames with the glassy soul. Cinematic doom with the intakes like the manifold. In the rat race, they wonder how this Cadillac planetary candy paint, luminary Cadillac. The world's lost, can't decide who should lead us. Zodiac God, always astrologers. Answers for the cries and the lies that they feed us. Symbols in the sky don't lie, astrologers. Take the wheel, angles of the seal, who can read us? Directions on the star map, guides who try to free us. Zodiac rims in the ride, the sky speakers. 12 wheel spokes, all praise astrologers. Bobby cruising with the G's in the Astro Lowrider. My Hot Wheels lead the way, Galactic Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider wheels wrapped in gold fire. Taurus steers, Aura gear, Smith and Wesley sniper with a telescope. Kill him the time, the Dodge Viper in the sky. Watch the clock wheels turning in the cipher. Daniel, son of man, just waxing the Jesus Chrysler while the haters cry slurs. I'm speeding past the highest birds, absurd. And the Zugatti, followed by a fleet of wings, Zucon Denali's probably heavenly security. My album doing angel numbers, elegance encircles me, macking to the maximum. Headdress from angel feathers, sewn by the hands on the clock, rotating. Named the net of Santa Claus from Christ. Oil change, took remaining measures, train connected, drank the nectar, started to fly. A young child who saw wheels, you call stars in the sky. Listen as the spoke through the parts in the hour. They was dry, my team Ranger, Civil Mason, how you dripping. Khalik Zoldermite, switching lanes in the view. Wicked ladies think they ain't stuck, just wait till the glue stiffy. Talking fast cars, Arabian, bushnicking, it's that vocabulary with language that you spit. Convertible without a cover attached. Still couldn't convert a bull, I'm too stubborn for that. Let me stare the hemisphere, rediscover the map. They dodged when I ran. Taurus can't afford this. Faith equals fiat. Z-Knock, I rode a Ford Tortoise to the weed spot. I see clocks, I key locks. I got the key to switch in the joy motor. Open up a glove box, send up a toy holder. The Toyota emblem oval with the Saturn ring. Seen Infinity and Scorpio, the pattern king. I'm the vision that Ezekiel saw. Of the four living creatures, have you seen it before? Like the season circulating all four with the wheel. That's 4-wheel drive on my automobile. Hollywood grain shifting with the magic Don Juan. Four creatures in the path of Islam. So creative, solar skater. The circles lined up like Olympic rollerbladers, doing laps in my palm. 4 rings, I'm Audi. If you ever think the God is asleep, I'm probably on an astral safari in the astrology. Time when the watches leave, copper seat, cosmic fleet, speeding around the copper speaks blown when I drop the beat. From the top of Sugar Hill, rappers might decline, psychic line. I can see Honda in the Pisces sign, mighty mind. Heights we climb and leap from the flood. I can hear God's message, that's a GM plug. 4 corners of the earth in the BM dub. Mackin' in the Maxima, orbital vernacular, massacre. Do you see aura in the Acura? Superman, I'm stronger than like 80 men. Move my arms like twisted, your Mercedes Benz. Things took a turn for the best, that's when I spun the block. Turn my square to a macabre, then I bust a shot. Marathon gunner, till the engine is dead. Ezekiel, L smoke, and wheel spin in my hand. The world's lost, can't decide who should lead us. Zodiac God, always astrologers. Answers for the cries and the lies that they feed us. Symbols in the sky don't lie, astrologers. Take the wheel, angles of the seal, who can read us? Directions on the star map, guides who try to free us. Zodiac rims on the ride, the sky speakers. 12 wheel spokes, all praise astrologers.
knowledge is something we all know about. It is conveyed to us through the public school system. We live it every day. Everyone who comes into the world practically is trained into some phase of it.
These times got me so in touch, I'm hands-on. Going through the 8th house, bout to transform. Divine self I'm walking in, the energy scorpion. Some might get offended by this peaceful offering. Inform the people that the ignorance is costing them. News falsely reporting them, the government extorting them. Clearly I peep this amongst all the secrets and creatures. Evoke strength, repent any weakness. I ain't cool with them, burn a public food system. You know how the madness flow, conforming to the status quo. I think different, move cosmic, speak logic. Stay in my lane, I refrain from mundane topics. It's hard watching the brain washing the same options. College or military, prison or cemetery. Limited visionaries, nation lacking dignitaries. So there's no dignity, just statues of liberty. Not with the games being played inside the industry. Don't have my pants sagging, don't want my thoughts carnal. Not with our music being hybrid, it's easy to farm you. Not in tune, so you can't hear nature trying to alarm you. My spidey senses keep me opposite the senseless. Unaccounted for, never filling out the senses. Certain of my assertion, never straddling fences. Return of the Jedis, the force so relentless. Control my appetite, it's all hype what they feeding ya. Never a medium, at fault is the media. They got a hex on them, push gossip and sex on them. Project on them, a lower vibe and death on them. Not with the suffering, under no circumstances. People still bluffing with their status and it hurts their chances of living life in their right state of mind in the matrix. Face it as we complete this facelift. Yeah.
This idea of knowledge, however, is the way we have decided to teach our children. And knowledge is very largely concerned with the problem of getting along in this world. How to live in the environment which no one really fits into exactly.
I don't need a concept, you can keep the formula. As a seed had to breastfeed from a warrior. I don't need to follow rules, I don't need a college school. I ain't gotta write 16s, that's what the knowledge do. I don't need to water down, I ain't taking off my crown. Read too many books, look, I'm an author now. I can levitate without lifting off the ground. I don't wanna stay in line, I'm just trying to save my mind. I don't even watch the news. Life's a mystery, but y'all don't even watch the clues. Lost in ancient times, stay aligned with serious light. Illuminates my spine, didn't want to pray in time. Learned of a great design, I think with a savior's mind. I'm the brightest star, I need space to shine. True celebrity, I'm celebrating myself, I'm too heavenly. Life soundtrack, each day's a new melody. Life is a crime, each day's a new felony. When you ain't healthy, free, raised too selfishly. Didn't need a swine flu shot, but ate celery. Kale, sea moss, fruit, veggie, cell therapy. So my soul moves through this maze too stealthily. Speak to wise men in these days too seldomly. Kalik, alchemically change the whole industry without being part of it. When artists was sick, I helped pop, we should sell black and hard to forget. You don't need a credit score when your karma's legit. This is real, not an act. I ain't part of the script. My lineage is indigenous, we brought it legit. I'm hard to forget, shine more, the darker it gets. We did it again, might kill and rip through your kin. My mind brotherhood, roll with the invisible men. Holograph rap in Tokyo with digital games.
We have a great deal of education, but what are we teaching? Are we teaching the individual to grow? Or are we trying to train him for a job? We want to be a little wealthier, we'd like to be a little more famous. The great values do not grow because we do not permit them to grow.
As darkness looms, evil forces threaten to drain the Superverse of its love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. In a world of magic and mystery, 4 lyrical sorcerers and 1 audio wizard must join forces to save their realm. In a Superverse where magic meets machine, the Royal Priesthood's most elite lyrical warriors, the Killah clergy, unite to form Zoltrex to save the world from the ruthless Scampire bankers and their AI army of cyber soldiers. Killah Priest, Tiye Phoenix, Gil RipKin, Kaz Zodiac, and the one and only Voltage Controller star in Kiss the Rings. Hip-hop and the world will never be the same.
Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme.
All nail, kiss the ring.
Hip hop would never be the same. Okay, peace and blessing.
Powerful.
Glory to God. All praise Astrology Jesus. The Church of Astrology Jesus in the congregation is open. We here. Your brother Knowledge won't lie. And we got the one who was multitasking through the multiverse in the building. Okay, the lyrical one. You know, the one I call Rumble Skills Pen, aka Astrala L. Kill RipKin in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace and blessings to you, Islam.
Love and light, Islam. To everybody out there in the world, man. Always an honor to connect with the brothers, you know what I'm saying? And connect the minds and continuing to do great things, especially through the music, man. So it's an honor to be here tonight. It's only a few people that could get me out of the, you know what I'm saying, the chambers, and y'all definitely one of them. So yeah, man, honored to be here tonight for sure.
That's love. That's love. So
shout out to the whole priesthood. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love.
Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Okay.
You already know.
Yes. So the Kill saga. I know we're gonna get into the legend of Kill RipKin. You understand what I'm saying? But the Kill saga, you know, your insertion into this space. You know what you think about. You know everything that you saw, the things we're about to get into. But what do you think about your insertion into this, you know, epic Royal Priest tale?
Man, I mean, seriously, bro, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the work that I put in has been mostly on the solo tip. You know what I'm saying? I've collaborated with a bunch of people, but to collaborate in a group form to this magnitude, man, it's definitely you know what I'm saying, making me stand on my square even firmer as far as my pen game, because I'm on songs with lyrical giants, legends, you feel me, and you know, with nothing but respect coming from me. So, you know, man, it's challenging, but I welcome it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop, and I feel like, you know, the rest of the priesthood, they definitely have me elevating my game even more than what it is. So yeah, that's my assertion, man. Is just, I'm on it, bro. I mean, when I look at that God Hop video that you just you know, the video with me and Kai that you just played, and it said God Hop, it just brought me back to how long me and the God actually have been connecting the minds, man. It's been over a decade, you feel me? So for us to come full circle and to be a part of something we call the Royal Priesthood, I'm on it, bro. Yeah, I'm on it, bro. Especially at this stage of, you know what I'm saying, me rocking the mic, and to still be recognized as one of the illest and to be brought into a circle like this. Yeah. Real talk.
So we've seen this the state of hip hop, you see what I'm saying? And I know, you know, with your time in, you know, you have time in, you have effort in, you have skin in the game. You see what I'm saying? So what does this resurgence mean? You see what I'm saying? As far as, you know, hip hop going through its trials and tribulations to find its own identity, to find itself, and in the midst of all of the righteousness, the chaos, and the confusion, you know, as we approach this particular age, you know, what does it mean, you know, to you in regards to the value of conscious hip hop?
Everything, man, because it allows me to still be young. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop keeps us young. You feel me? Hip hop keeps us vibrant. It keeps our mind sharp, keeps our heart pure, especially if you writing that real. You feel me? So for me, man, I mean, I'm excited about this resurgence, and for me, I feel like I'm in the front line of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to say it's a resurgence is could be an understatement, man, because, you know, you got people like the brother Killah Priest, who's been putting in work for decades, and still his pen is just as sharp as ever, just as, you know what I'm saying? You got Ty Phoenix, same thing, you know, and then coming from a woman aspect, from the goddess aspect of it, like it actually never left. That's what I'm saying. We never left. Kai's been, man, you feel me? It's like we never left. And so to still be standing in what we're calling a resurgence, that's dope. That's what I feel like is dope. And I feel like, you know, even at, you know, my right age, I feel like I'm sharper and better than ever. You feel me? And that's the resurgence. It's like, you know, you got the cats that's been, you know, that might have experienced the golden age, so to speak, and we still here to, you know, to bring hip hop through what I'm calling the golden years. You feel me? So,
right.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited, man. I got a lot of music coming out, so I feel like the timing is right. And again, to be a part of something like this, it just shows you the seriousness of what me and my you know, my comrades are doing out here. You know what I'm saying? We because we need that. We you know, where one thing is falling, and you know how they say it, the last become the first, first become the last. So what we're witnessing is this transition, and our music is going to be at the forefront of this, man. I'm super excited about that.
Word. Yes. So what does this do for your hunger? Because like your pen, it possessed me. Okay, like I was listening to the lyrics, then I got possessed. Okay, your pen possessed me. That's when I said Rumble Skills pen. You know, it's a play on Rumble Stiltskin, but Rumble Skills pen, like the Rumble, like you like, oh man, I got caught out. I was that. So the Rumble. With the skills pin, you see what I'm saying? Like I can hear the hunger. You see what I'm saying? When they was like rumble, young man, rumble with Ali. You see what I'm saying? Like it was a rumble in the jungle of my mind, listening to the verse. Like I had to listen to the verse about 27 times. I'm just going back, like, yo, did he say multitasking through the most? Wait, how you start off like that? I'm like, so it's like, you see what I'm saying? So you go back and you connect the dots, like, oh, yo, he been here with this. So it's so much fruit in what you were saying that everybody gonna get it in their own time. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So how do you attribute that to, you know, these other folks you collaborating with, and they bringing the best out of your pen? They bringing the rumble out the pen. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, when I say I'm multitasking, I mean that literally. Like anything I say, anything that come out my mouth when I'm lyrically rapping, or you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, it's genuine. So that's the hunger you hear. It's nothing like I'm in life for real, bro. You know, I'm in it. You feel me? Life is life in it. I'm all in it. So that's what you hear. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, my lifestyle as a Moorish American, you know what I'm saying? As a Grand Sheik, that's my lifestyle. That's not something that I just, you know, costume, you know, portraying here and there. This is everyday 365. You feel me? So that's what you're hearing. And so, you know, I just strive to stay true to that, bro. You know what I mean? And so, with me multitasking and compartmentalized, you know, putting things in order. You know what I'm saying? When I'm rapping with the priesthood, you know what I'm saying, I go into that bag. You feel me? Right. And when I'm rapping with the, you know, I might be rapping with the brothers that might not be, you know, speaking on high like that, you know what I'm saying? I can come down to that level, but it's still top quality lyrics. And I'm always, you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to drop my jewels in there. There's never going to be a lyric where there's not a jewel in there for me. So I just know how to, you know, go in and out and weave in and out of things. And because music is multitasking, you feel me? Music is so many different elements and platforms and waves that you can get into. So and that's the most enjoyment that I'm having writing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually enjoying doing that now. I'm not so, you know what I'm saying, one direction with it. Like I'm really enjoying painting this picture and being a part of other canvases as I'm doing it. So yeah, this is dope, man. Really, I'm in a good place musically, creatively wise. I'm in a good place, and when I'm around, you know, when Kai send me something, I already know. You feel me? It's it's not even, and I, you know, whether it's Kai or somebody from, you know, Idaho, real talk, right. They're gonna get the best kill. But like I said, it's like, you know, you getting a bat signal in Gotham as opposed to, you know, you getting it somewhere else. So, you know, just learning and knowing how to tap in to what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And having knowledge of self definitely helps that, because I know who I am all the time when I'm weaving in and out of these situations.
Word.
So, yeah.
So
Yeah,
hearing the initial joint, you know, I'm gonna play it right now, and
right.
I want your real time recollection of when you heard this first joint right here, when you first heard the original Kiss the Rings. You see what I'm saying, and then
Right.
the opportunity was brought to you, because I want to kind of chart this and curate it while I can.
Bet. Let's do it.
So this is what it's come to, huh? Y'all want reels every day? Fine. I'll give you reels. But I ain't gonna dance, though.
Hey yo, you love the sound, kiss the ring in your ears. That's tinnitus, back tonight is the unthinkable here. King Arthur, back tonight is not the bling in your ear. Patterns forming, Saturn call it, heard it ring from the pier. It's the Lord of the Ringling Brothers, king of the spears. Every ring is a year, many rings in the gears. Clocksmith, watch lips, kiss the ink and wizard. Wizard, wish hard, think until it gets clear. Zodiac, gang of stars like I sing with Premier. Earth globes, you on they balls, planet link to the sphere. What you think you my peers? I just blink and appear. I just wink and they cheer. I'm just swinging my spear. Made a spinning typhoon. What I bring is a hit. See the spiral when he tips E, but they drinking the beer. I spike my punchlines, knock them out, make them kiss the rings. Men of puppets tied to planets, hit with hidden strings. Phoenix with fire, feather shine on all the hidden things. Kept his 10 fingers on the wheel, but he isn't steering. Each one is tied to a planet, feel him interfering. How they plan it, so don't panic, it's the interfering. Talking to him in his head, but he isn't here. Ring conductor circling the track, yeah, it's engineering. They spun in circles trying to find me. Let's disappear, ring around the compass, rose novel of a chief monk. My gospel make you street jump, violin the Z-funk. Watch it or you'll be stumped, logarithm tree trunk. Circle every year, ring a bell to remembering. Mind fan, cooling off my brain, my color swing. Even complimented Adam, it was flattering. Then they both went undercover, had a fling, bust holes inside the firmament dome, but left them scattering. Catapulted up like a stone in a sling. Every year's a new bullet, I'm reloading the spring. 360, that's the target, gotta know when it's sting. Put the cardboard on the finger, kiss the stone in the ring. My great name exalted, like I'm Saturn in the Libra sign. Everything you bring has a ring, that's the deepest line. Taurus field, spin around his watch like a peak in time. When every rise hit the ring and connect, like tears from the bullseye. Sat on wings of the jet, sipping from the jet streams. Everything that I met became gold when I touched it. Right ink from Tibet, my feet hit the ground running. This is spring in my step. Superman with the spring in mind, thinking up next. Born angels in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings, planet jewels, orbits are the band, you should kiss the ring. Born angels in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings, planet jewels, orbits are the band, you should kiss the ring. Mother, father, we started from 2 pillars, anagram spiral, planets ran cycles. Water rings knew this was the wave from the title. Body split in 2 on the day of our arrival. Gemini, symmetrical form, we ain't rivals. Every man's an atom that spins, we are an Eiffel. Ministrate towers by lean, you are an Eiffel. Knew I had the spirit of the bull when I charged in margin. Stepping over lines, that's a margin. Dice became roll precise, they can't troll. The boats is guide out of control, no handholds, this display of prolific. Rings around the scroll that contain the specifics. More of it stay fresh cause I bathe in terrific. Learn the ways of the mystics. A wave is a spiral from the front if you track the sound. Like a spinning turtle shell is coming back around. Like moon cycles too vital that I snatch the crown. April's a spiral. April is spiral, that means it got around. Extra clip off with their heads swinging. Buzzing melodies, metal bees with the lead stinging. Shock lasers kill my doppelganger, that's a dead ringer. Like a phone without a charge, off the edge singing. Fed the motor to revive load, the daily bread bringer. Lyrics in my head linger, sipping on the med tincture. Visions of a dead inca, wisdom in my head thinker. Weed like the candles in my brain. With a wings grew, they call me Green Lantern. The name's got a ring to it, weed to make the planet turn. Even when you're standing firm, secrets that you can't discern. But Every blade I swing's fluid, cash checks with O's, making rings like a shooting sport. Jewelers, palm pebbles, sleepy eyes, and going through a port. Freeze, hands up, the human body is a tuning fork. Neptune fish, super thought, the human cloth, Buddha consumer, who's the boss? Hands of the ancestors that be living in my bones touch. More to put the jewels inside the ring around the rose crux, thinking they don't know much. God reborn again, the three king circles. Third eye, there's three circles, that's the three ring circus. Dogon promoter, decapitate their heads lying. Connect lions, Voltron controller. Born angels in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings, planet jewels, orbits are the bands, you should kiss the ring. Born angels in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings, planet jewels, orbits are the bands, you should kiss the ring. Godzilla, zigzag, Zodiac killer. Voltage controller, Royal Priesthood, and we about to take over.
Voltage controller.
It's the range, baby.
That's the brother that's possessed right there, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like, that dude is crazy, man. Like, seriously, something's wrong, man. Like, when he send me stuff, right, I go immediately to the lyrics first because I already know this dude done spit something astronomical, you know what I'm saying? And then I connect with the beat. With this particular song, it was the track first. So when I love the song when I first heard it, right? Mm-hmm. But when he said they was doing a remix and he wanted me to get on it, you know what I'm saying? I immediately, like, that track, it was just so easy to write to. It's just a beautiful track. But yeah, man, that brother right there, man, I mean, talk about raise the bar. You feel me? Like, that's why I enjoy working with Kai, real talk. You know, you're supposed to work and be around people that's going to make you better. You feel me? Right. And so, yeah, that brother definitely does that.
Since you mentioned somebody that makes you better, okay, let's bring in the one who made us all better, the reason why we all here, the one who had this vision in his mind. He envisioned, 25 years ago. Let's give it up for the Iron Salt for hip hop. You know, the man, the myth, the legend, Killah Freeze.
Yeah.
Yo, man, hold on. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Hold on. RipKin, what up? Yeah, what's up, my brother?
Maintaining, my brother. Maintaining, brother. How you?
I'm great. Word in there.
There it is.
Knowledge born.
Fighting the forces of evil. You know how we do it.
That's it.
Oh, first of all, you murdered your verse. Sick, man. It's the second time. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
Hey, bro. Like I said, I'm around legends, man. So I gotta come right. I gotta come correct, brother. And I mean that. You know what I'm saying? It's just an honor. It's just an honor to be a part of this square, bro. It really is, man. It's an honor.
You did that, Lord. You did that. So we're gonna do more.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Got more coming. I'm just feeling everything that's coming out, and it's a good time for hip hop now. So it's beautiful moment for hip hop. It's like Kai Zodiac, you, Ty Phoenix, Capitals, just everybody that's been involved has just been on the next level. The boss phase. I'm like, oh my God, this is what I'm talking about.
So it's a resurgence. We're just building about that. The resurgence. You feel me? So you're right on point with that, man. Like, it just feels right. Everything just feels right. The bars, everything is just the music. Just everything just feels right now. So, like I said, bro, I'm with it. Let's do it.
We got this born Professor X. He got all the mutants together. Well,
Indeed.
I'm making this though. But where you rest at?
I'm in Charlotte, NC.
Charlotte, no doubt, man. Home, that's love right there. Yeah, man. So what y'all building on?
Yeah, we was just building, man. Just just catching up and just talking about the priesthood and where we at with it. Pretty much. You just summarized, real talk. You just summarized everything we was just building on. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait because I heard the genesis of it keep building up, and everything that I'm hearing is crazy, man. Even Jesus, it's crazy. So I don't even know who gonna line it up. We might get a Jesus because all the world is just powerful. I don't know where to start at, but we got more to go. Yeah, it's gonna be right.
Indeed. Indeed. Just the beginning. And look the way we starting with a boom, like explosion. Like that
exactly.
Remix joint is phenomenal, man. And so it just sets the stage for what we're about to do, bro. So I'm beyond excited, man. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, man. We lose your mind. We got the other joint you was on. What's the name of that one? I be forgetting the name so much.
Yeah, what was the name of the first joint?
I think it's the honey royal jelly or something like that.
Royal jelly. There it is.
Yeah, jelly. Yeah,
man. Yeah, that was fire too.
We here, bro. We here. So I'm in the. Yeah. Word. Come on. Well, give me a sec.
No doubt.
Well, yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I know there's been a vision, though. There's been a vision, at least physically, since July 2001. You know what I'm saying? You think about July 2001, the first time we heard, Royal Priesthood, on the Priesthood album. You see what I'm saying? So, what does it feel like for you now? With this resurgence, something that you envisioned, something you wanted to build at the time coming into fruition, as we going into the 23rd year. You see what I'm saying? We're going into the 23rd year of this vision of the Royal Priesthood.
That's power.
From its utterance to its inception. You see what I'm saying? What did it feel like for you?
Well, it's a good feeling. First, the components, the ALX just came. When I said, oh man, worthy ALX is like after a couple of songs and stuff, it take you a while, but he really up top, he's like, oh yeah, this brother is penmanship. His penmanship is crazy. Yeah, that's Star Wars Zodiac, RipKin, and I was like, all right, so it's buddy and Ty Phoenix. Come on, man. You gotta say it. Even Crip Jesus, man. Crip Jesus, so I'm just like, the feeling is crazy. It's pushing me to create more, which was a good thing. And I just hope that I know it's surfing through all of us, man. So I'm very excited about this project.
Indeed, likewise. Again, elite level lyricism, and so it's definitely bringing out the best in my pen. You feel me?
Right.
And, it's a lane that I appreciate. I get the rhyme. I get to do my thing on a high, higher self level. Not that the others is something else, but I'm with ALX.
Right.
Not everybody get to speak our language lyrically the way we do.
Right.
Feelings mutual, man.
That's not easy to do.
Man, feelings mutual, definitely. It's gonna go to other levels, but I can't wait. What's up with Kyle?
He coming through. He cooking up something marvelous. You understand what I'm saying? He cooking it up. Story pieces.
When he got a beat. I know. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He threw a beat at me. I remember Cap was over here. He jumped on it. Word. Cap had jumped on it, and I got to look for it. I'm gonna do my part to it, and then because Cap just sporadically just boom. So it's crazy. It's one of those joints. So I was like, this is gonna be fun.
Man.
Yep.
Can't wait to hear that one.
Yeah.
So, Priest, what was your initial thoughts when you seen this movie unfold? You understand what I'm saying? Like you seen one with the banner, like he's holding up the bloodstained banner of the Royal Priesthood with this and then it just brings everybody out. You see what I'm saying? So now you're looking at, okay, this is how it started, and this is where we at right now. So you right here in the thick of it to see it unfold. You see what I'm saying? A tale of your own making, your own design, grand architect.
That's right. Well, it's like it's part of a story that is writing itself. So it's like, yo, man, I was blown away at the movie, the cinematic. I was like, the storyline, yo, Kyle Zodiac is a genius, man.
Word.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is more than we got how we're gonna do, because this is more like people gotta see the view with the lyrics and the songs and things like that. I'm thinking like maybe Bitcoin or something like that. Yeah, because it's like, hey, yo, is that blew me away. That blew me away, yo. We need to do a whole show just on just that alone. We do a whole show, sit down and play it and cut it down. That'd be crazy.
Right.
Epic. Yeah, I was blown away by it. Like I was telling Knowledge, man, I was blown away by it, yo. It definitely that inspired me too. It inspired me to like, you know what I'm saying, what's the next joint? Let's keep it moving, because now we got the people attention, like, you know what I'm saying, on some real superhero type, you know what I'm saying? So we coming through for real and bringing that real hip hop, and I think people they're gonna love it, man. I'm excited, man. I just can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, nah, for real. That was Voltage, right?
Right, Roach's controller. He sent his love. He said he in traffic. I was trying to get him to pop up, on some surprise stuff, but he said he out there in LA traffic, getting busy. So he sent his love.
No doubt, man. Come on, man. Let's get up. Voltage. Word.
Like, yeah, the track, like I said, the track is sick, man. The track is what got me like, okay, you want to get on this? Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, coming out. That's what for me when I first heard it, I was like, oh man, yo, Kill RipKin went crazy. I'm sitting up here, I'm like, oh man. Yeah. Then I didn't hear Kyle to the end. I was like, let me go back, and just listen to the whole thing. Like that. Crazy. Yo,
yeah, I was stuck for a minute. Like, oh man, where I'm going with this. And, I had to multitask through the multiverse and get it done.
That's it.
Yeah, you set it off with that multitask through the multiverse. That was crazy. Word. Oh damn, they look like they're blowing up. I'm gonna come back on.
All right.
I'm gonna come back on. Give me a sec.
All right.
What did it feel like to see what you said come out, like visually, a visual representation of what you said? Like you're saying this, Peter Tosh jumping out the speakers. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. I just told you the brother Kai something's wrong with him, bro. Like he is a genius. Like, bro, it was insane. It was insane to see that visual, the way he did it, man. He lyrically brought it to life. And you know what I'm saying? Or brought the lyrics to life rather. And it was dope, man. I really enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? I sat down and watched it like 3 times, you know what I'm saying, back to back, just to like appreciate the art. Just like, and each time I saw something different in it too. I'm like, oh man, and this brother like really took the time and put something together real dope. I wish I had more visuals. I'd have sent more visuals to him, but I thought he did a great job with what he had, man. And again, shout out to my brother Kai Zodiac, man, the genius at what he does. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to do.
Word. Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant because you heard Priest say he wanted to do a whole show on it, so I don't want to get into the super duper breakdown. But I'm just saying that it was super duper exciting and motivational to be able to hear real music and to hear, things go from the immaterial, the unseen, in your mind, something in your mind, a sustained vision, like a determined idea to come into the world of reality, to be weighted and measured, but for it to be received in the way that it was received, like it was, beautiful to see it. You see what I'm saying? So from ideas and thoughts to a reality, and the reality of the shift that's taking place and the potential of what it could truly look like if it's embraced properly. You see what I'm saying? And the penalty, because justice is your penalty or reward depending upon your ways and actions. So, some folks that was cleaving to some things that didn't exist. Like you said, the falling of an empire and the raising up of another right in the midst.
Right in it. And you're witnessing great minds come together. Like we kind of fell into a dead space of great minds coming together in hip hop. Feel me? Like I'm talking about on a track, just great minds coming together. We coming back to that now. In the priesthood, like even in the movie, the way he had the priesthood leading the charge, to the resurrection, to the resurgence. That's how I feel. I feel like we definitely the ones, man. My thing is always respect and love. And wherever I go and whatever I do, and this right here is bringing much more love and respect to the whole package. You feel me? So. Man, now what's next? That's what we at with it.
That's real. That is real.
Yeah, man.
So much more, huh?
What'd you say, God?
So much more, huh?
So much more, man. A lot of music, a lot of music on the way. A lot of, you got Royal Priesthood. Definitely about to. This summer's gonna be nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother Joffrey, we got part 2 of our musical endeavors coming through. Really dope. You know what I'm saying? The alumni, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of dope music, man. And more priesthood. That's what it's about. It's about the Royal Priesthood leading the way, leading the charge.
Definitely. Definitely. Most definitely. Okay. Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So let's play this joint then. So much more. Let's play this so much more. Let's take them in. We going in and out of the time space continuum. Let's hit them with the so much more.
My favorite joints, man. This one I knew we had something special, me and Ka. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, and I think we did probably 2 records before the more joint, but yeah, this one I knew like, okay, we on to something. And even visually on this one, he went crazy. So he was already setting the tone to where he at now and where he's going further in the future with it. So man, can't honor that brother enough. So yeah, so much more. Ka Zodiac, Kill RipKin, you already know. Royal Priesthood.
Let's go. Tell somebody, tell 2,500 people that we online. Let's go.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedis, the force so relentless. Control my appetite, it's all hype what they feeding ya. Never a medium, at fault is the media.
I don't even watch the news. Life's a mystery, but y'all don't even watch the clues. Lost in ancient times, stay aligned with Sirius light illuminates my spine.
I'd curse on Moors and Saracens. Were it not for their ungodly ways, Master Robin would never have left. What manner of name is Hazim? Irish? Cornish?
Moorish.
In this episode, we explore the rich architectural legacy of the Moors, the dynasties that built an empire, and what they left behind.
It's like we the only ones in the world that got new fake identity. Yeah. Every 20 years, it'll be so much more than that.
So much more.
You know? It's a damn shame they'd rather be brand names than be the Lord of all worlds.
You know, the Guardian,
Immortals.
Come on.
Gods of the universe.
Let me tell you what it mean to me though.
Islam noble.
Listen. You can always catch me on my square, like Madison, time traveling, rapping the consecrated talisman. My auditorium is the kingdom of Admorium. It's many more worlds, so the more keep exploring them. Everywhere I look, suggest I'm home. Watching foreigners stress the throne. Every tongue must confess his own. Mighty Muslim of the most benevolent. Honor my blood and deeds, a daily regimen. New Testament, I'm heaven sent from a perfect mind and sound temple. My native tongue make it sound simple. 2 on the right, 5 on the left, that's completion. With features of a Moorish Phoenician, Hannibal Bay. I channel and pray. We make this world a better place, peaceful habitat. Upright, independent, and fearless. I'd rather that. Matter of fact, principles and standards of Moorish dynasties merge with mixed love with piety. Moving is one, never binary. Never mix in public with privacy. Life is much more than what the eye can see. More than entertainment and glamour. Killing our own, aiming the hammer. Glorified on the camera. Same ones who took your rights, you can't trust them. I refrain and proclaim my own rights and customs. Some chose to fall asleep, the nightmares are destruction. So in the hood, freedom's the discussion. They label us falsely. See, that's where you lost me. I do it for the sublime and lofty. Peace, peace.
Yeah, there's so much more. This one's for the fam that I show love for. 7 fingers on my hand that I hold up more. We the light of the world that is oh so pure. Yeah, there's so much more. This one's for the fam that I show love for. 7 fingers on my hand that I hold up more. We the light of the world that is oh so pure. Alamoracanos, my bitch is more than just a gorgeous condo. Praying that the walls ain't hollow, giving mates the thoughts to follow. You gotta quote me Don Quixote in the Morris novel. Hard than I be flyable, fellas pouring out of your ensemble. I had to do it, they got their tassels and had to glue it. It's magic music, I'm driven but only travel to it. I seen the portrait of a noble on the path and drew it. I've been to war before with dragons in my past and slew it. I mean slated, I live it, could beat hatred, manifest our own reality. Hear me, cause we created it. But I ain't gotta brag if you ain't got the proper tag. Study books until they all red like the Moroccan flag. Knowledge for your shopping bag, plus it's on from copper rags. This is Essence Stony's breaths alone, $1 to grab. And this one's for all the scholars in the lab, trying to conquer this jihad. Here's some confidence to grab. Schooling policy and forces, there's no honor in they badge. Praise the prophets that we had, make the colonists go mad. Trying to usher in a new age, but they got it bad. Like Christians double crosses, like we rock a lot of plaid. When I write, I be launching helicopters from our past to propel us overzealous. Think this knowledge is a fad. Every obstacle we slashing them like dollar store prices. Being pro-black left a lot of Moors lifeless. They ain't got the floor like this, so I swept them off their feet. Quickly left them with no teeth when they try to mow or bite this essence of a chic that is oh so pure. If you black, then you lack. We are so much more.
Always build a wall between the earth and sky.
That's one of my favorite joints right there, man. I swear. I love that record. Word up. So much more. So much. And then look, so much more to come after that. And look what we doing. Just doing beautiful things, man. I love it.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard it. You see what I'm saying? We heard the intensity of the pen. You see what I'm saying? And the ability of the pen to create the reality that we live in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, bro, that's my lifestyle, man. You know what I mean? Every day, that's the life I live. It's not something I just put on holy day or, you know what I'm saying, for Sunday school or something like that, man. So shout out to all the Moors out there. You know what I'm saying? Declared and undeclared. Just shout out to all my melanated people out there, man. Let's keep striving. Let's keep pushing through. The tide is turning. You feel me? We're about to get back into our rightful place spiritually, physically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? and the healing will continue. And the priesthood is going to continue to heal through the music, man. So again, shout out to the whole Royal Priesthood, man. Love and light. I'm honored. I'm supercharged, man. Y'all done. I told people a long time ago, if I ever really tapped in and did my thing, it'll sound like a true superhero rhyming. And now I'm with 3 others. You feel me? 4 others. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Let's enjoy this moment. This is a beautiful moment in time. This is the greatest time to be alive. Also, you feel me? So, why not have beautiful music as the backdrop to it? And I'm just happy to be one of the architects. You feel me?
That's it.
Word up.
I see some of the technical difficulties is being technical right now, but we ain't gonna let it stop us. You understand what I'm saying? We keep on moving.
You know what that is.
Right.
You know, they don't want Voltron to connect. That happens all the time, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, they don't want the guards to connect, but they can't stop it. They can't stop the bum rush. It's gonna happen regardless. It's already happened. We just live it out. Word up.
Definitely. I know the mothership is trying to connect, so let me get some theme music together for the mothership, Ty Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Bring the mother in.
Bring the mother in.
Bring her in.
PM. Yeah. They know just who we are.
My energy's indestructible, ain't a substitute. I've been through the ringer once or 2, ain't gon' front of you. Blood of Zeus, negativity, gotta cut it loose. Immortality, balance me, I become acute. Top looking down, I've been viewing from a higher roof. Dirt on my name, don't offend me cause I'm liar proof. Navigate through the Viper's room, the entire route. Planted on my brain when I strike like the Vipers do. Light beam, you see me here but I'm just sightseeing. Here to fill my purpose, validation I am not seeking. My secret and my superpower. If I told you had to kill, you gotta shine no matter who around you. This is 528, spit through a verse, and not whatever works. This is light work from the anointed ones. Or be here forever, how the story begun.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do, and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you? To my survivors, we sustaining, the ones remaining. We wrote the real book on power like we raising Canaan. This is deeper than rap music and entertainment. We raised up the frequency and now the game is changing. Back emerging with a classic, I'm merging with havoc. We never sacrifice the soldiers to further the status. Middle finger to you frauds, ain't heard of you bastards. Save the combative theatrics cause you can't match us. Tried to soul snatch us, but we dead in distractions. Look at karma, now you gotta watch it from the rafters. Perfection in the flesh, God's architecture. The light inside us triggers the demons and y'all lesser. Weaker vessels can't take the pressure. You don't belong in my sector, I'm a light body manifester. This mission's embedded, they can't edit our genetics. When you hear a prophet to speak, you don't forget it.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do, and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you?
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few,
doing exactly what we came to do,
and that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few,
doing exactly what we came to do.
How about you?
No matter what they do,
have it. Represent the infamous Ty Phoenix, Ty P.
They can never stop us.
Survive. Batman and G.
We're waiting for the mothership to get on. You know, some delays, but it's all good. She's gonna be in the building in a second. See what I'm saying? So
Indeed.
hearing an artist like Ty Phoenix, man, what does that put you in that mind frame?
Bars. Bars. You know what I'm saying? I don't see her as a female MC or a woman MC. That sister could spit. Since day one I heard her, I just heard bars, and to be a part of a movement with her, again, man, it just keeps me sharp. You feel me? And I can look to the left or right to me and know that, you know what I'm saying, I got somebody that not only is going to put it down lyrically at a high level, but going to spit it on a high level. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, with some power behind the words. You feel me? So I always feel like, man, you know, when a woman could really lyrically get down, it's felt more than a man.
Right.
That's just my opinion. You feel me? Because not all women could really, you know, put it down like that. I think you know, our sister is one of them. So yeah, when I hear her, man, I hear straight elevation. I just hear bars, and every song, like that "Kiss the Rings," man. I mean, that was a hard act to follow right there. You know, I come on, yeah, man. Like she talk about bodying a track. I told her like, yeah, she. I mean, but you know, as a strong woman with knowledge of self, as she is, you know what I'm saying? That's what she's supposed to do. So yeah, man. I mean, and hopefully she can lead the charge to many more women like herself.
Right.
You know, yeah. And I believe that video, that was her daughter too, right?
Right.
Correct. Yeah. So you know, that's power right there, man. I mean, we just saw power right there. You feel me?
Right.
So for her to still be able to lyrically hold a song together at a high level, and then her daughter singing on a high level, and you can see, if you don't know that they're related, you just see beautiful or hear beautiful music, man. That's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. But to do it with your loved one, man,
right.
You know, I was happy when my daughters could sing like really good, but they chose to go other directions. And my son was like, I don't want nothing to do with it. And I was so happy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, good, this nigga don't want to rap. You feel me? Because I mean,
Word.
You know, I grew up with hip hop, so it's different. You feel me? It's just different. You know what I mean? It really is, man. Ty Phoenix grew up with hip hop.
Right.
Priest grew up with hip hop. Ka, you grew up with hip hop, and that's what you hear. And a lot of them that's coming into it now, they ain't grow up with it. So it's just a different connection, a different relationship with what we call hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Even this so-called battle we just witnessed, if you were, you know, paying attention, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we grew up on. It was more fact checking, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if this is real. Let me see if what he said was real or factual, other than the bars. Who's saying the slickest shit? Who's really rapping? Who's really rhyming? You know? And so, you know, I'm fortunate, man, for real, because when it's all said and, well, hip hop is gonna live forever, but you know, 40, 50 years from now, when we, you know what I'm saying, when we in the archives of this thing, it's gonna tell a beautiful story of how we held it up together, man, because it's real fragile right now. It is. The perception of what we love and what we call hip hop is tainted. So that's why this is important, because you got 5 different individuals, ideologies coming together and bringing something dope. You know what I'm saying? Same thing Wu did back in '92. Same thing. Right. That's why it blew us away, because we saw 9 elements come together and just blow our mind. You feel me? So, and it was a resurgence. That was a time where hip hop needed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
so the mothership is here. Okay. the Dark Phoenix, the mothership is here, the light body manifesto. You understand what I'm saying? The woman who destroyed, you know, the MC before her next opponent. You see what I'm saying? She destroyed the battle. She killed the, you know what I'm saying, the unsuspecting one before the next opponent. You see what I'm saying? Before she chooses her next opponent. So her opponent don't get chosen for her. So one who is leading the charge. The royal priesthood of the royal priesthood. You know, let's give it up for the dark one, the mothership, Tiye Phoenix.
Peace.
Peace. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. What's up? What's up? I had so much going on today,
How you doing, Queen?
but I kept my word. I made it.
Hey.
Made it. You did. You did.
All work.
The mothership is here, okay? The mothership is here. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here if the mothership wasn't here. Okay? Word.
Love and light to you, Queen. Good to have you here. Good to see you. Good to talk to you.
It's good to see you too, Kill. I mean, it's so good to know that, hey, you're here. You're still thriving and sounding amazing and pulling inspiration and creativity. I see you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Likewise. You know, it's been, yeah. Likewise. You know, we paralleled and been watching each other from a distance, and I know the respect for me. I was just telling Knowledge when we was just playing your track. It's always been there. He said, "What's the first thing that come to my mind when I hear you?" And I said, "Bars, just on a high level." I don't see a woman MC or, you know what I'm saying, any of that. Just bars, and you still represent that. So yeah, definitely, I salute that. And now that we have joined forces, you feel me? I'm excited.
Absolutely. I first of all, I'm grateful that you say that the word bars is what came to your mind when you hear my name or when my name comes up or whatever. That's an honor. And I mean, likewise, I mean, you know, here we are, still committed, right?
No doubt. Still committed. Right. That's the right word. Committed. You definitely got to be committed to this. You feel me? Because it's different. You know, we grew up with this, and you know, as you saying, like people you grow up with, right? You kind of outgrow each other, or you might separate to go different ways. Same thing with hip hop. We grew up with this, and it's something different now, but we still here, still committed. You know what I'm saying? To really face these challenges that are in front of us. But I always believe can't nothing stop good music. That's a fact. I don't care what genre or era you talking about. Good music always gonna win.
Yeah. You know, I think we have greater access to music in this present day than we've ever had, you know.
Word.
Seem like every time you open your eyes and turn around, there's music.
Yep.
Scroll music. So it's everywhere.
All around us. You're right. Easily accessible now. Easily can be created now. So yeah, it's like music got a mind of itself, sort of now. It's always have, but now it's like just out there.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, and you know, a challenging thing. It's both.
Right. Definitely, the challenge is there. But that's what the priesthood is for.
Right.
Fighting the forces of evil.
That's real. So Ty.
Yes.
Ma'am, mothership, Dark Phoenix. What does it feel like to finally be in a space, you know, artistically, to be able to show and demonstrate your range as an artist, you know, your range as a producer, your range as a writer? What does it feel like for you?
I definitely respect, you know, everyone's craftsmanship, and it goes without saying, you know, that priest is like one and the same with the word lyricism or hip hop lyricism, the phrase. So that goes without saying. And then, everyone, like I just said a few minutes ago, the commitment, kill, ka, like the lyricism. I mean, I feel like I was thinking today how lyricism and bars are so important, but we're at a space where there has to be another installment in why people rap, because so many people rap and so many people feel like they don't want to just rap to themselves or to their friends, but they want to rap to the whole world. So it's like, well, what's the next level of that? The next level has to be the honesty and the intention and the impact that you can have on people with what it is that you actually rap about and how you make people feel. So all of those things play like a really important role. Like I feel like almost more than ever, you know? So I know everybody in the collective. I mean, everybody, even I know Kill and I know Khan, you know, of course, knowing Priest for years just as a result of his legacy. But even the other people I haven't met or whatever, I know that is a primary like focus for Priest. So for everyone that's connected. So that feels good. I feel like I'm gonna feel like you. I feel blessed in the sense knowledge that I don't think I've really ever connected with people who I didn't feel were serious about music. I feel like everybody, like just like, of course, you just watched the video with Havoc. We could all say Havoc was serious about music, right? Like
Right.
Mobb Deep was pretty serious. Like that was serious. It wasn't a joke.
Right.
So I don't think I've ever really connected to anybody musically or collaborated with anyone that took music for a joke because it just would have never panned out if because we wouldn't have. I wouldn't line up well with artists who take music for a joke. So I feel blessed, and I think that in that respect, that everyone that I've ever connected to takes it serious. But I just feel like where we are in this phase of humanity, like it just has to be more than the sport of rap. It's like gotta be like other layers to it. Just from what I'm seeing, like when I look out in the world and I look out in the hip hop landscape, I'm like, okay, it's got to be bigger than entertainment. It's even got to be bigger than skill.
Word.
It's got to have like a lot of deeper layers to it. So I think I say all that to say the reason why I'm making this point is because I feel like everybody here understands that. Like that's not something that I would have to like explain, or Kill would have to explain, or Priest or Kyle would have to explain, or you would have like it's just kind of a known, understood perspective that, as they say, is deeper than rap.
Right. I love that. I love that, and it takes a mother to be able to mother us through a shift. There's planetary shifts happening. There are things that are happening now that won't happen for another 100 years. So you mothering us through a tumultuous storm of uncertainty, yet a newfound respect. People they might be in that Neo phase and at the beginning of the Matrix when he said, "Why do my eyes hurt?" Because you never used them before. Right. You see what I'm saying? So, with this planetary shift, people are looking for what's real. You see what I'm saying? So that's why your song becomes important again. We know who we are. You have to know who you are in the space of these, uncertain times, because if you don't know, you'll be taken. You understand what I'm saying? You could get took on some level if you're not aware of who you are. So I just think it was brilliant. And, it was something that was timeless. We look at the clock, we back around again, uh, in the same season, similar to when you released the song. And for this space to come to view again, here you go, mothering us through another shift. You see what I'm saying? That's the mothership. So I'm thankful for you.
Wow, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yes. Multi-talented, multifaceted. Killah RipKin said he was multitasking through the multiverse. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yes, he did. He sure did say that.
Yes.
Very, very powerful opening line.
Yeah. Yes. So, what can we expect from Ty Phoenix, during this shift?
You mean as far as like that's a big question. What can you expect?
Yeah, whatever you want to share. I know, we're here discussing music, but there's life too. So there's things that
which is kind of why I'm like they're kind of burning the candle at both ends tonight, but because of life happens. Right. Music happens as you live life, and life continues to happen while you do music. So I'm just stay tuned in, tapped in, turned on. That's my answer. Like stay aware and present. That's the best answer I can give right now. Continue to do, just keeping, I think it's important for all of us to just keep our eyes open at this time. I mean, that without overstating the obvious, right? But because there's so much happening, it's like so much going on. Like
everything is a distraction right now. It seems like.
Yeah, it's a lot of distractions, a lot of shifts. Like even if you really pay attention, you can sense the subtle changes, like in the frequency, and just in the atmosphere. It's like everything is. It just, even if you can't articulate it into words, you can feel like it's definitely a shift. And I feel like what's happening is like either people, they can adjust with that shift, they can adjust and they're like in alignment with it or moving with it, or they're just like completely clueless and just not able to maneuver in a proper way, because the shift is subtle. Like it's affecting everything. It's affecting trees. It's affecting animals. I don't know. That could just be me. I feel a shift,
Everywhere. Yeah, you're right. I feel it too. I mean, when you're in tune, you definitely gonna feel it. And like you said, it's real subtle. But yeah, you can feel it though. Definitely. You can definitely feel it.
Yep. So that's my answer, knowledge. You said, what can you expect?
Yes.
For me to be tapped in, tuned in, and turned on.
Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that movie Life? He said, eyes front, mister. He said, ain't nobody doing nothing. They got to be tuned into what's going on. So, ain't nobody doing nothing.
So, you talking about Martin Lawrence?
I think it was Bernie Mac and the other guy, in that scene. Yeah. The movie with Martin Lawrence. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So we got the man, the myth, the legend, one of the grand connectors that brought us all here on this platform and in that world where y'all rhyme together. Okay, I don't know what anybody else is doing. If I say y'all rhyming together, I don't know what they're doing.
I'm 6 minutes. I don't know if Kai's in. Yeah, I don't know if you see me now or whatever. Kai, I'm 6 minutes. It's 10:36. 6 minutes late. I gotta bounce, but I had to come in and give energy.
Indeed.
Make my presence visible on the screen. But I gotta.
We tag teaming.
Yeah. So I'm a jump off. Kill, Kai, knowledge. triple K's right there. I'm the only T
Hey,
over here. You know,
all
Todd,
the
Hey,
you
tea.
Ty, hey,
already
Love it
Ty,
like you, sis.
All the tea.
Ty. I want
know.
to say one thing before you go, though. Okay.
Okay.
I've been noticing that lately, because of all of this battle, all this battling, all this competition, that people are in the spirit of saying that hip hop is alive again, which makes me wonder if its life force is based in our competition or if it's based in our unity, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that those who are gathered here have a great appreciation and a value for, from my perspective, it's more based on the unification. It's more based on the competitiveness of still sharpening steel to improve and to constantly elevate. Both of you, I would say, play more than anybody I could think of, aside from Priest, play a very significant role in that sharpening, not just of lyrical ability, but also of mental fortitude, right? Of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding expressed through art, right? Y'all, I view it as a leader what you do because you've been doing what you do for years, and I want to make sure that you're acknowledged for what you do because it's rare. This new moon that we're coming from, that we're still in the energy of, it's all about the appreciation for that which is different, for that which is special, for that which is unorthodox. Y'all don't just rhyme good. No, this is extraordinary, right? This is this is a rare event. It's a rare and special event. So I know Ty, you got to make moves, but I wanted to make sure that I expressed that before you depart.
No doubt. No doubt. No
Appreciate
doubt.
you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Always.
Absolutely. It's definitely an interesting time. I mean, people think hip hop is alive and well because two dudes had a back and
Right.
forth. I mean,
Right.
that wouldn't be enough to
It's crazy
you
to
know
me.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that would
Got a
be
lot
enough.
of work to do. A lot of work to do. To me,
People are
to
still
me that's a
seeking.
smoke screen. The real work is what we doing. To me, that's a smoke screen.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
It's
That's why
so
the
many,
timing of this
yeah,
is
so
perfect.
many layers to it. You right. I wish I could stay on this build because that's a lot. That's a lot, but I'm already 10 minutes in trouble.
There will be many
So
more. There'll be many more. It's only the beginning.
Peace to the mothership.
peace, peace
It's
to the
love.
K's, peace to the K's, all three K's. Even the other K that was on earlier, Killah. Priest, he
Word.
not here. All y'all got the same the same first letter.
They're the K's.
Yeah.
KB, KZ, KP, KR.
Exactly.
And
So,
then TP stands alone.
well, we're gonna connect sooner than later.
To the minds meet again.
Indeed.
Okay, peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace. So yeah, how could we possibly be saying that it's alive and well when our babies are lost?
Mm-hmm.
How can it be alive and well if the initial mission isn't being continued?
Mm-hmm.
How can it be alive and well if we're not elevating? If you think about from the inception of this particular cultural art form, how far we progressed, right?
Man.
When you look at the people, when you look at these hoods, when you look at the mind state of the youth, should we really be celebrating, right? Have we have have we reached a level we could say with the last 50 years, if it was a person, has it reached fruition?
Hmm.
Has it reached maturity? Is it are you tall enough to grab the high hanging fruit on the tree of life? Or that which falls to the bottom, right? We can't judge things solely by what's on the negative side of things. The fact that this is occurring is evidence because it's about the head, right? The feet are going to follow the head. So as long as the head is awake, aware, and speaks the truth, the feet will follow.
Mm-hmm.
Marries the Pisces. That's the law.
Indeed. Indeed, more.
But how could it not be alive and well when you multitasking through the multiverse? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. This the time of work. You feel me? So this the work we putting in to balance it all out. Because it is the greatest time to be alive. I feel, the shift is on. It's felt. Some feeling it one way, some not feeling it at all. But I feel like the work that we putting in, the groundwork, the boots to the groundwork that we putting in,
The sound
man,
work.
the sound work. You feel me? It is embedded, is every much in every way a part of the shift. That's why we still here. You feel me? Like I remember asking myself 10 years ago, like, man, if I'm rapping 10 years from now, what am I gonna be what will I be rapping about? You feel me? And so here I stand, and there's so much work to do. There's so much more to say. You feel me?
That's such a powerful statement that you just made, because often I see many artists 10 years later, 20 years later, and their subject matter hasn't elevated.
Mm-mm.
There's some who it's descended from where it was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
there's
I
few
think.
who elevated. You elevated.
Well, I grew, right? So part of the problem, or a major part of the problem, is that the people or hip hop. Well, we control it, right? We're in control of people. So, excuse me, the people didn't grow up. So hip hop didn't grow up. That's why you got men our age still talking like they living 15 years ago, afraid to talk in the now. Like we grown men. Let's talk that grown man ish.
Exactly.
Feel me?
Exactly.
And that way it could be more relatable. So I've always felt like that. I'm gonna speak where I'm at. It's where I'm at. This is where I'm at. And now I'm even stronger because I've connected with Aelites who speak the same language. Part of the fall was them
Unstoppable.
disconnecting us from the language. You know what I'm saying? Starting with the music. So for us to be connecting like this, and then you bringing it together in that short film in a Voltron type metaphor, it just speaks volumes, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a
Speaks
bittersweet time.
preach tales. Those are the volumes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a very bittersweet time. But like I said, it's a great time. If you know what time it is and you really locked in and in tune and you know, not afraid of what this shift brings, then you're gonna have a good time. And I feel like whenever you send me a joint to connect on, I have fun with it. I really do, man, because I know that because I know that we're bringing out the best of each other, and there's nothing more validating than that. You know, the first thing that when Killah got on, when Priest got on, the first thing he said was multitasking to the multiverse. That's crazy to me. You feel me? But that's the work we here to do. That's the work we here to do. You know what I'm saying?
Kill. I need to tell you that was all of the verses really.
Word.
But the way you came in with that, right? Because we're gonna do this a little bit different today, right? This is a kiss the rings appreciation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The way you came in with that was a legendary introduction. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
appreciate it.
legendary introduction.
I appreciate it.
That
shout out
that's
to the
quotable.
Duke of Tears. He AKA me. He AKA me Doctor Strange a few years ago. He said if you was a superhero, you would be Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange, you know, that's what he do. He multitasks through the multiverse.
I know why now I was laughing.
and so yeah, man, that's where that verse was inspired from. Like I said, everything is real. Everything is coming from a place that is you know, it'll let you know that life is being lived in.
You don't even know you told this story just now.
Yeah, life is meant to be lived in. And that's what my lyrics represent, man. It's just like listening to you is almost like biblical. You know what I'm saying? It's really like it's inspired. Like I said, when you send me something, bro, it's like opening up a gift, and it's like, damn, where we going now? What type of journey?
Yeah.
What type of journey are we about to take for real? And so with this Kiss the Rings joint, because you bodied the original, it's like, damn, where else we gonna go? And then I'm like, when I heard Tiye's verse, I was like, oh my God. All right. So then I just had to just be me, man. Like that's what I'm learning with this experience with the priesthood is that just be killed.
Right. Right. That's the thing about it is everybody being amazing in their own way. No. No.
Yeah.
Everybody's amazing in their own way, right? But it's what you I'm gonna hit you back. It's what you got that's unique. It only comes from being you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only way that we could possibly be the best that we could possibly be is by being ourselves, because that's the only way that you're going to reach a pinnacle that nobody else can reach, because your flag belongs at the top of that mountain. Your flag, because it's self-mastery. Your flag is the only flag that can go at the top of that mountain, because the mountain you climbing is you. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody else that could ever outdo you at being you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Being you leads to longevity. You know?
Yeah.
I was speaking to one of my brothers last night, word is bone, and the priesthood came up, and I was telling him how me and you met through our affiliation with God Hop. He was like, "Oh, you was with God Hop?" Because he was from Atlanta, but then he moved, but he know all the Atlanta people. You know what I'm saying? He was just amazed. He was just amazed that we knew each other that long. And when I thought about it, even I was telling Knowledge earlier that, man, we've been rocking for like over a decade, bro. So
it's been years.
When you in tune with someone that long and is genuine and is really based on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, then what you hear is mastery. That's what you hear. Like, so like when you, it's not a game. It's not like, you know, I got people that just send me joints and they just want me to rhyme on it. Let's just do a hip hop track. When we connect, it's some high level, it's mastery, bro. It really is. It's really me at my best. You feel me?
Truly.
So yeah, and that's because of the longevity of the bond that we created through God Hop. You feel me? So
right.
I'm
You can't recreate that.
Shout out to the whole God Hop movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was involved in that, because you know me and Kyle, we still here, we still standing, we still doing great things with greater things to come. And that's the beauty of it. Tied too. That's right. And that's the beauty of
That's
it.
what's crazy. Yeah, it's like the resurrection of an idea that really never died.
Right.
Now think about this. Watch this.
We shaped it.
This is the Jupiter return.
Whew.
This is the Jupiter return for when we initiated that idea.
Word.
This is because it was 2012.
Man.
This is the 12-year Jupiter return of that, and that's the reason why this is resurrected in the way that it is, but on a whole nother level, because everybody's grown and elevated since that time.
Yeah, man. For sure. And I believe everybody that's still here and that's tapped into something that's on a high level is dealing with some form of mastery, or you should. You know what I'm saying? Even like Mike Tyson still fighting, you know what I'm saying, at the age he at. That's mastery.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he done mastered the art of boxing. So he should be able to get in there and perform at a high level, because he's a master at it. You know what I mean? We masters at what we do. We respect and love what we do. And we got love and respect for each other's art as individuals. And that speaks volumes, man. It really do. It speaks volumes, because, like, bro, we was talking about your insanity earlier. You know what I'm saying? And it's inspiring, bro. Like, your mind is just, it's incredible, man. And it's rare. It's hard and it's rare to be around individuals like that. Like, that's how I feel about my brother Ja when it comes to his production. Like, the brother is just master. He's just stupid. You feel me? It's like, and to be around individuals like that, it proves your worth. If that makes sense, you feel me? Like, cause you know where you at. You know where you at. I'm in my I was watching one of the Priest podcasts, this recent one, and the brother I think was comparing you to Electronica or something in that nature. And Priest had to qualify, like, nah, you know, Jay Electronica, he elite at what he do, but this Kai's like, whew, next level. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. And I'm a part of that, man. I'm your brother in arms in that. You feel me? That's how I feel, man. So, yeah, man. Y'all laughing.
So, yo, Kill, let me tell you something, yo. You my brother for real. You have no idea the degree to which half the things you say just repeat conversations that me and Knowledge had.
Like you was there.
Like you were there.
Like you was there.
Hey, listen, bro. Allah makes no mistakes, man. This ain't. I ain't playing around. This is real, bro. This is a real connection. Like we just did the math, bro. You said we just did the math. 12 years. You said it's the Jupiter return. It's a real connection, bro. We still here. We still here. Better, sharper, ever. I feel like both of us from 12 years ago to now are better than we've ever been. As men, as husbands, fathers, whatever position, whatever role we play on the planet. You feel me? I could listen, man, and we haven't pressed palms yet, but I could genuinely feel your evolution through these 12 years, bro, as a just a true man. So that's why we still here, man, because I don't even rock with nothing less than that. Yeah, I don't rock with nothing less than that. So, and I'm pretty sure y'all on the same level. Priest the same way. You know, we giants in our own right, bro. We don't have to do this. You feel me? But this is meant to be, and it's meant to be because of the love
we got to do it
and the respect. Yeah. So you told it
There's
in that
nothing else
story.
I'd rather be doing.
You told it in that movie though. You told it better than anyone could ever tell it. Like we coming together for like a real common cause. Like I really feel like some superhero shit, bro. Like you feel me? And
Yo,
you just you painted that picture so vividly. It was just like, wow.
I couldn't depict any of you in that light if you weren't shining that way.
Right.
I didn't put you in that space of being legendary.
Right.
I just captured what was already there in a way for those who don't have eyes to see to recognize.
Word. Appreciate it, man. You did a marvelous job at that. Like that really that was an awesome intro to what we're about to bring forth to the people musically, art wise. You know what I mean? That was, you see, I called you right away, bro.
We got a surprise. We got a surprise tonight.
I like surprises.
Yeah, it means it's the time period for surprises.
I like surprises. I do.
From the new moon, it's surprise season right now. During this time, they're unexpected, and we are that because no one saw this coming.
Nope. I know I didn't. You know what I mean? I thought me and you was going to do our thing. You know, we was already. I mean, we got records, bro.
Yeah.
They
They got no idea.
We got records, so like I already knew.
It's hard holding on to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! I'm saying I'll be in the crib like, bro, when he gonna let it go? Like, when you gonna let it go?
Yeah.
But,
it's all timing.
I see it now. I see the big picture now. You feel me? So
after this, that's gonna mean something different. It's all timing.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's legendary. It's rare that you get. First of all, let me say this. It's rare that individuals reach a certain level of personal growth, of spiritual growth, of mental growth, of skillful growth in their craft, all the above. It's even more rare when more than one individual are able to reach a certain level and be able to unite, leave their ego and allow themselves to see the universal perspective of the great I am. Because listen, let me tell you something. Nothing that I do is solely for me. I don't even understand that. I can't think that way. I don't know what it's like to think that way. Because it is only through, if you think like God, you don't think like an individual.
That's facts, my brother.
You can't. You can't.
I mean,
you have to think.
That's facts. Oh my God, that's incredible. And you've always, since the day that we've connected, always had an extended hand. That's one thing I could say about you, bro. Your hand has always remained extended to aid and help in any way possible. And then once you really locked in, I ain't gonna cut your wisdom either, but once you really locked in on the astrology, like from my perspective, I'm pretty sure you've always been locked in, but from my perspective, like you really took flight. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you showed that aspect of you more publicly. Maybe I should say that. You know what I'm saying? You showed that aspect of you as far as your knowledge and that to that degree more publicly. And when I seen that, then started like, oh man, then started connecting with the rhymes. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to look around you and see people that speak the same language and that are somewhat, you know what I'm saying, on the same life path as you. Because we going in a time where chaos is going to really reign supreme, and we got to be able to connect with each other. And sometimes we might not be able to really
Be the eye of the
word
storm.
better. Yeah, you feel me?
It's a beautiful oasis in the midst of confusion.
Yeah, man.
See, the more of us that gather that are in a state of peace within,
Indeed.
that are in a state of balance, that operate within the balance of the higher and the lower self,
Facts.
the more calm and serene it is around you. Because that confusion isn't external. That confusion is happening as a result of the cloudiness of those who don't know themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lonely place at the top when you find company in heaven. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I see your wings.
That's so true. That's so true. That's well put, man. Because like I said, you know, we see it now. A lot of confusion. A lot of confusion out here. Even with the rap battle, like, you know, that was different.
Very different.
That was different.
Very different.
But we want to experience that again so much that we just, you know, well, I don't want to say we, but you know, the masses, so to speak, took it and ran with it. The internet, you know, it kind of magnifies everything we do these days. So I don't look at anything as big as the internet shows it to be. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Whatever I see on here, I kind of like take it down 10 notches, and that's what it is. Unless I know for sure what I'm dealing with. If I don't know for sure what I'm dealing with, then you know it can't be that real to me because I haven't experienced that. I don't know none of these niggas. I don't, you know, they could all be in
A
body
lot of smoke and mirrors.
facts. They could all be in bodysuits. We do know they all actors. You know what I mean? And we do know we not a part of that. So that alone, really, that's none of my business. But for entertainment purposes, you know, I'll tap in and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Build with my son and daughter. They might, hey, dad, you know, you know, it's entertainment, man. But like the real business and the real work and the real dialogue and the real connection to the people, that's our job. And so that path, that pathway is clearing up. I could feel it. I really, really do.
Definitely.
I did work, and I'm pretty sure you can attest to this. I did like my quickening albums, which was like back in 2012 and 10, I believe. And I was ahead of its time. I was really tapped in, but the people wasn't ready for that.
Look what you called it.
The quickening.
It was too quick.
Then it was the acceleration part 2. The second one was the acceleration. But that's where we was at spiritually, right? So you had to get in on that whirlwind because it was moving. It wasn't waiting.
You got to be where you are.
Yeah.
You got to be where you are, even if it means you're ahead, because that's what leadership is about.
Right.
If you look around and there's a bunch of people next to you, you're not leading.
Nah, you part of it. You part of the flock. You know what I mean? You gotta stand apart. You gotta stand apart and look the part. You know what I'm saying? So when you can bring multiple leaders together from different aspects of the world and the mind and the heart, now you cooking. Now you doing something. Now you really doing something because there's no ego involved. You know what I'm saying? There's no who's in charge involved. Man, y'all call me.
It's we go.
You call me. You put that call in. I get that message. I go to work. That's simply it. There's no hidden agenda, motive. It's something we love to do, and we and we get to do it, expressing ourselves through music and dope beats. I mean, you know, ain't nothing monetary in this yet, so you know we know we ain't.
I'm having more fun than I've had in years.
For real,
You
man.
know what I'm saying, truthfully.
Yeah. And there's no like, we just doing it, man. There's no, like I said, ain't nothing monetarily involved in it yet. So you know we doing it because this is what we love to do. I really feel like this is a call. We being called to put in some real microphone superhero work. You know, and that initial epic video that you put out, it represents that in a major way. Like, I'm looking forward, like me and Priest was saying earlier when he tapped in, we both looking forward to what are we gonna do next. You feel me? Like, what's next? I can't wait to put the clip on again. Where you taking me lyrically now? You like the uncle that take us to the amusement park. What ride we getting on now?
Yo. We about to find out. I think we might have to take it there.
Let's go,
man.
Let's
be ready.
Go.
It's time.
Epic Console narrated by Morgan Z. Man. Gather around. Since you insist, I will give you one more with 2 O's and no E. This is a short and heroic tale, but epic nonetheless. Days before the most epic battle of Carmageddon, we find our heroes gathering their thoughts and preparing for the storm ahead.
Yo, I shock him, that's electric dawn, wisdom of the Zogod, reflecting on the lessons gone, sitting on the prologue. When yesterday's tomorrow in the midst within my own fog, when time never mentioned it, forgetfulness is so odd. Blood in the owl's wing, I hit it sitting Indian style, while levitating, mind racing while our domes jog outside the time station, reminiscing while we both died. We kissed the rings, playing, raised the volume, turn the slow knob, backward steps traveled 4 days before the war that summer. Epic battle, still preparing doubts within the thoughts I wonder, wrestling with stress and got faster when I forward hunger, inner child catching butterflies inside my orbit. Flooded mind went on tour to discover ciphers in the tortoise cover. Priest logo on my hood, matching with my aura colors. Swear to Zard, a force like this, they never saw another. Gathered all the swords and gunners, visions of machines. Having matrix flashbacks, almost fainting when they saw our numbers. Bursting at the seams, another version of a dream. Peeing oil when they saw me hover, laughing when I told them, if you leave me, you can call the thunder fall, not the portal jumper. Couldn't think fast enough, my speed called their thoughts to buffer. If they thoughts were buffer, they could make the time fabric grip. Dreams to reality, it's how I imagine it. Scratch the portal knife, take the zoo or full battleship. Pouring tea with Morgan Z, he not just smart. This book I'm reading has no words, it's all astrology charts. And I was only 12 then, learning prophecy arts before battling the Zobots. Travel with a go box inside was an emerald ring that glows. With a Taurus sign I float when I bend my wings, risen with no mortal climbs. You don't even know the way, cause you ain't never wore my mind. Crystals change colors like it's fashioned out of tourmaline. Man versus machine, we're crashing with our thoughts combined. Orchestrate the details, talking to the tree snails, walking over dream trails. Voices in the leaves wail, authors of the scene couldn't capture what I seen in other barbers with a solitude and fork eating priest tales. Then drank an ocean that was better than tea. Drank an ocean of ideas, that's the delicacy. And ain't nobody effing with us like a celibacy. I climb choreography steps with new dances. The seed in the brain child, dream they grew branches. I can see tomorrow in thought with 2 glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas. I climb choreography steps with new dances. A seed in the brain child, dream that grew branches. I can see tomorrow with thoughts with 2 glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas.
In this tale, we find Ka Zodiac sitting on a logarithm in the forest, seeking foresight from the great owl in the womb of nature. Alone, he wrestled with his thoughts.
completion, man, bro. And the lyrics on that was just, again, man, like what I'm just super excited to be a part of the movement, bro. That was completion right there, like full circle 7 right there. You just did right there to that, like, man. Damn.
And I was filled with adrenaline.
You could hear it.
That was electric. You know what I'm saying? Real.
You can hear it. But yeah, that's what hip hop need though. It need that electricity back. It needs that electricity back. You know what I mean? Like I remember feeling, there should be a feeling that came with this. Then it became just something to hear and critique.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Hip hop is a feeling.
Man, listen, you used to rush to hear what was coming next.
Yeah,
you know
man. It was
stay up all night.
Electricity. Yes, it was electricity. It was something that fed you. It was something that kept you up all night. Even the radio station, especially back up north, right? We used to have to wait till midnight to even hear the dope shit. So like, you know, you feel me? Like, yeah, let that
throw the tape in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I fall asleep, at least I'm gonna leave it on record. You know what I mean?
Yo, how many
wake
shows
up,
you fall asleep on?
Wake up like, damn, I forgot to flip the tape over. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's it. That's the essence of the culture right there. Not most. I mean, most of the people today that are experiencing hip hop never got to experience that.
Think about what that feels like.
Think about how ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying, that we got to experience that. You know what I'm saying? World premieres on the radio. Credits on the back of the album. Posse cuts. Remember posse cuts?
We're bringing that back.
That's what's dope about the Sheikhood, man. The priesthood.
Yeah, bringing it back.
You feel me? So, yeah. Loving it, bro.
The knowledge, you back? I think I need that. I think I need that one again.
That was powerful.
Epic Console narrated by Morgan Z. Man. Gather around. Since you insist, I will give you one more with 2 O's and no E. This is a short and heroic tale, but epic nonetheless. Days before the most epic battle of Carmageddon, we find our heroes gathering their thoughts and preparing for the storm ahead.
Yo, I shock him, that's electric dawn, wisdom of the Zogod, reflecting on the lessons gone, sitting on the prologue. When yesterday's tomorrow in the midst within my own fog, when time never mentioned it, forgetfulness is so odd. Blood in the owl's wing, I hit it sitting Indian style, while levitating, mind racing while our domes jog outside the time station, reminiscing while we both died. We kissed the rings, playing, raised the volume, turn the slow knob, backward steps traveled 4 days before the war that summer. Epic battle, still preparing doubts within the thoughts I wonder, wrestling with stress, it got faster when I fought with hunger, inner child catching butterflies in summer orbit, flooded mind, went on tour to discover ciphers in the tortoise cover, preached logo on my hood, matched with my aura colors, swear to Zard a force like this, they never saw another, gathered all the swords and gunners, visions of machines, having matrix flashbacks, almost fainting when they saw our numbers, bursting at the seams, another version of a dream, peeing oil when they saw me hover, laughing when I told them, if you leave me you can call the thunder fall, not the portal jumper, couldn't think fast enough, my speed called their thoughts to buffer, if they thoughts were buffer they could make the time fabric grip, dreams to reality, it's how I imagine it, scratch the portal knife, take the zoo or full battleship, pouring tea with Morgan Z, not just smart, this book I'm reading has no words, it's all astrology charts, and I was only 12 then, learning prophecy arts before battling the Zobots, travel with a go box inside was an emerald ring that glows, with a Taurus sign I float, when I bend my wings, risen with no mortal climbs, you don't even know the way, cause you ain't never worn my mind, crystals change colors like it's fashioned out of tourmaline, man versus machine, we're crashing with our thoughts combine, orchestrate the details. Talking to the tree snails, walking over dream trails. Voices in the leaves wail. Authors of the scene couldn't capture what I seen in Nova Boris with a salad, tuna, and fork eating priest tales. Then drank a notion that was better than tea. Drank an ocean of ideas, that's a delicacy. And ain't nobody effing with us like a celibacy. I climb choreography steps with new dances. The seed in the brain shall dream they grew branches. I can see tomorrow in thought with two glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas. I climb choreography steps with new dances. A seed in the brain child dream they grew branches. I can see tomorrow with thoughts with two glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas.
In this tale, we find God's Zodiac sitting on a logarithm in the forest seeking foresight from the great owl in the womb of nature. Alone, he wrestled with his thoughts.
Artwork.
It
Yeah,
got
man.
me excited to hear.
Yo, I'm really looking forward to what you're creating next. What's coming out of that mind next?
What we creating next.
Yeah.
You said artwork, heart work, and chart work all together. Artwork, heart work, and chart work all together equals the thing that makes us the tetragrammaton God work. It's God work right there.
You know, I need that KB breakdown.
He said,
but listen.
But you said you drunk up. What you said you drunk up the ocean.
Tale.
You said you drunk up an ocean. That's a delicacy.
I drunk a notion.
Drunk a notion.
I drunk an ocean.
Mm.
A drunken ocean of ideas, that's a delicacy.
That's one of my favorite lines in that joint right there, yo. Like, I'm like, wow, this bro. Yeah, like this shit is a doctrine, bro. You really got to sit down and like do the knowledge, for real, for real.
He gave us a Jupiter return in the tail.
Joints.
He gave us a Jupiter return in the tail.
For real. It's not something you can just...
Y'all Jupiter return, encompassing this Jupiter return. So this is a space where I was talking to Priest earlier when he came on. This is something that he had in his mind since July of 2001.
Mm.
It's almost a Saturn return in between what he envisioned and what he's seeing with his vision now.
Mm-hmm.
That's being translated through the sight to the world. Mm-hmm. It's almost a whole Saturn return in between. So your mind could be fixed on a particular idea, and it's there, and it's real, and you can touch it and taste it. So for those who ain't walk with him through that time, you won't even know. Even those who walk with him through that time, they wasn't there at the sight of the vision. They just saw their part in that part happening. So it took one to be able to see in his mind through his art and through his chart to be able to chart on a course to bring this thing into fruition out of his mind. Because I can have the mind to do something, but if I don't have the capability to do something, it's not going to come into fruition.
Right.
So when you meet an A-alike along the way who can read your Allah mind and has the said ability, or capability to bring it to light. It magnifies it in a way that even in your vision you couldn't envision. So look at that. Even in the vision, he couldn't envision what he had in his own vision until it was brought to light.
Mm.
So when he said, I drunk a notion, in that notion, it was
Became
an
a
ocean.
delicacy.
You understand what I'm saying? So that became the delicacy because he does have the mind to be able to do it.
Yeah, man.
And if y'all remember the first time we heard these two together, it was in Use My Mind. So he saw in the mind and he saw in his mind, and they became twin minds of one another in regards to this destiny. This is where everything begins. Just like his mind detected your mind, and your mind detected his mind, and then we got so much more from that vision. You see what I'm saying? So him and Ty Phoenix, you see what I'm saying? You got that same space. You got when they come together, it's magical, mystical. You see what I'm saying? Like they like, and then there again, there's
It's
so much
magical,
more.
mystical polarity.
Right.
Word.
It's the polarity. That's how she's the mothership because you need the polarity in regards to your vision. So for those who have vision and for those who have sight, there's something for everybody. And even the ones who don't have sight or vision, there's something there placed on time release through inception that when they wake up,
Mm-hmm.
it's for them. That's when you know you truly make something timeless. And you make something in an ascendant manner that even those who are asleep when they wake up, they got something for them to eat. You know, you wake up, you starve. You know, you know what I'm saying? You wake up, you starve. You're like, I need something to eat. This is it right
Right.
here. This is it right here. So whenever you get it, whenever you're ready, whenever your mind is prepared, whenever your heart is prepared, whenever your spirit is prepared, there's a meal for you. And this is something for your consciousness. This is not something you could just go order. You can't order this.
Right.
They don't serve it. You hear what they serving out here? Fast
We
food.
do.
But you can order it here. They got it. They got it for you.
Listen, let me tell you something. There's about to be a huge resurgence of consciousness on a whole nother level. Because what happens if you're being suffocated? If somebody comes up behind you, they put a rag over your mouth and your nose and they blocking your air, what happens the moment they let go? What you gonna do?
Gasp.
Exactly. Where that breath. Air never tasted so good. You know what I'm saying? At that moment. Better than it ever did. Because when it was abundant, yeah, we can go get it anywhere. And then you see it become squandered because it's something that it grows on trees and where the trees it grows on. But now that has become so rare, we
I got
have
a question.
something that's say
Go ahead,
what?
Kai. Go ahead. Finish, bro. Finish up. My bad.
I was gonna say we have a diamond that's been formed and shaped and molded, but you find these things in dark places, right?
Mm-hmm.
You find the rare jewels in dark places, and then it's polished, but it shines even brighter adjacent to the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
like stars right now. Things are so dark that it makes us even more brighter than it normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't what was going on 10 years ago, what was going on 20 years ago. These are new levels. These are new doors being unlocked. I'm excited about what's coming next. I want to hear Kill's priest tale. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's why I did that.
Mm.
So you can see yours. I just told my
Mm.
story of the events that unfolded before that epic saga.
how you
Art
got to that
imitating
point.
life. Yeah. Art imitating life and life imitating art.
All I
Literally.
need, all I need is the track to set that off, and that's a done deal. See, and
Exactly.
that's another fun assignment right there. But I got a question, brothers, before I slide out. Right, everything you just said, Cobb, was right and exact. How do we channel that energy to the young? How do we connect what we doing, this resurgence, this reignitement of knowledge and consciousness, power, lyricism, skills, everything that speaks on high? How do we connect that to the young? Because, you got to see, because we're the only culture right now that we really don't have elders, right?
Mhm.
Like, we're the elders now. And
Right.
no
Right.
disrespect to the elders that I do let me clarify, I do know some elders that are still with us and still putting in the work, and respect to them, but we are part of that movement now, you feel me? Like you and I, Knowledge and Priest and Todd,
Absolutely.
all of us that's been in the game 20 plus years and putting in work, we the elders now, right? So you got the ones that's our age. A lot of people have either outgrown hip hop or have grown tired of it for whatever reason, right? So what we're talking about might not connect with them unless they maintain a discipline of that study throughout all these years, right? Because it takes a discipline to maintain this type of
Mhm.
knowledge. I know people that got this knowledge same time I got it 30 years ago, and they on some other stuff right now. You feel me? So you got to
Right.
maintain
Right.
that level of discipline. How
Right.
do we
Right.
channel that fireball and get it to the youth? Like I work with youth every day, so I know the challenges we face as far as connecting the language and the music to them. So like as superheroes, how can we reach our young people
That
through
was
the
an excellent question. And my mind is already going in 1,000 different directions with the answer for that. Right. But here's the thing, right? If a superhero shows up on the scene, everybody looks up because it's something that they've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
They say, you know what? And not only that, but they show up in a time of need.
Mm-hmm.
See, one has to be smart enough first to recognize their own need because of supply and demand.
Right.
When you're being suffocated, you don't got to go searching for the air. You know what I'm saying? You're going to suck every bit of air that's around you.
That's any air you can get.
And the air you can get, right? When you recognize, like, I'll give you a great example of this is if you look at the past, I say 10 years, there's been a huge cultural shift when it comes to food. There's been a huge shift in awareness that people have of what they're eating that 15 years ago wasn't anywhere near where it is now,
It's a revolution.
right? It's a
Mm-hmm.
revolution. Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus, which is food, right? That couldn't have happened before the planetary energy that indicated that change, right? Because it
Mm-hmm.
had to correspond. The above has to correspond to the below. So what we have to do is keep doing what we're doing and being the fresh air. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep being the fresh air and keep doing that which is above and beyond. Jupiter and Uranus are about to shift into Gemini, which for humanity is going to be a great shift in consciousness. Like right now, there's a boost. That superhero energy is boosting people's morals.
Mm.
It's boosting people's ethics. So now all of a sudden, things that we've seen celebrities that people worship for the last 20 years, all of a sudden the things that they're doing now, it's like, oh no, Get out of here with your filthy ways.
Right.
Because because there's a boost in ethics. There's a boost in morality. There's a
So
that
right.
due to the Jupiter and Uranus energy and Taurus. Well, it's not like these things weren't going on before. Nobody seemed to care, but all
That's
of a
right.
sudden now it's like, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's
Taurus
like,
energy.
nah, you're right, man. You nailed it with that. It's almost like real quickly. It's almost like when Little Kim came out, it was ratchet, right? Because we've never seen nothing
Yeah.
like that before. But now what they
Right.
doing
Right.
now
Right.
is
Right.
like stinking ratchet. Like it's like
Whole
the
nother
bottom
level.
of it, another
Yeah.
level of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right, man. Facts.
When you reach the bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up.
That's where we at.
So when you're sitting at the top, you don't got to do nothing but keep doing what you're doing. Everyone's climbing towards you
Hmm.
because they thought they were going towards the top, and the whole time they were climbing down the ladder.
Right.
And now they find themselves in the bottomless pit, and they thought that the treasure was there, but it's where we are, which is why we can be such at peace doing this because the reward is in and of itself.
Mm.
The reward is in your own growth. You know what I'm saying? When you see that you've improved as an artist and you've improved as a man and you've improved in every way over the last 10 years, the reward is in and of itself. Where there's other people, yeah, they pockets got bigger, their morals got lower, and then
Right.
eventually the whole universe banded together, you know what I'm saying, through the internet to cast them out. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed,
So
man.
that couldn't have
Indeed.
happened before it was time. So there's about to, that shift is about to that superhero energy is about to shift into Gemini. Shout out to the Geminis, like
Word.
knowledge. So we know that it's going to be a mental growth combined with this Saturn Pisces energy, which if you notice, it's put older music in the forefront the last couple of years. You
Yo,
see
that.
artists that have been doing this for 20, 30 years, and all of a sudden they on tour. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and 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 when they was doing the verses, it put a large focus on artists that a lot of the younger generation may not even been exposed to.
Even when it comes to sampling their music.
Right, right. So in many ways, everyone was forced to go back and study that which came before them, and we in a time, an amazing time now, like it's never been before. I observed this listening to songs and with my son who's 10, right? We
Hmm.
done went through from the beginning of hip hop up until now within a couple of years
Crazy.
of exposure where what I experienced over years, he experienced over months. You know what I'm saying? Like I really thought about that. I said, wow. And he has no concept of the time of well, this came out in this time and that came out in that time because it's all new to you now because music exists in a space beyond time.
Yeah. Well, they getting the
Because
ultimate downloads where we got to live it out. You feel me? So
yeah,
like,
right, right.
you
They
know,
get they get they download like the Matrix. They plug it in and they just download it.
yeah,
Oh,
like
I know hip hop for the last you
my
know what I'm
son
saying?
listened to Sade, he listened to Sade like as if she's a new artist, like she just came out.
Right.
When
Yeah.
we actually lived through her, you know what I'm saying? The
Right,
albums,
right,
her
right,
albums and
right,
all that. But he getting it all in one
right,
shot, download, whoop, and he like,
right,
oh, and you know what I mean? So yeah, it's
right. Yo,
that's what
Biggie
makes
and
us
Pac,
us.
show up on my timeline more frequently than people who are currently popular and they have no breath in their lungs.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Because the spirit is eternal.
They live forever.
So when you focus on greatness, you're gonna become timeless. So
Yep.
it doesn't matter when this person gets it, when that person gets it, they're all gonna get it when it's time for them to get it.
Just like
If
knowledge.
they like right, because it is. You know what I'm saying? If
Mhm.
they got it before they were ready for it, it would be harmful to them.
Yep. Or
I've
if it was
seen people,
forced on them.
yeah, I've seen people overdose on information they weren't ready for.
Oh yeah, me too. Lost their
They
mind,
lost their mind.
lost
See?
their families,
Yeah,
everything. Yeah, nah, it's real, man, because it's a spirit that comes with that also.
exactly.
You know what I mean? And if you mistreat that, that's why I take knowledge very serious, man. And if it's something that I really don't quite understand, and I stay, private with it until I get a grasp of it before I could actually speak it out. Because, if you mishandle knowledge or mistreat it, that's a spirit that could come back and bite you. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So yeah,
Absolutely. And it will. It will.
and it will. Fact. So like that's why
Every
when I hear,
everybody wants the heavy crown, but their neck ain't strong enough.
nah, bro.
You know what
Everybody
I'm
want to
saying?
wear that. Everybody want to wear that rope chain. But yeah, like you said, the neck, that neck and the shoulders too weak to hold it up.
Yeah, you make your own head about to fall off because you want the crown that you're
Yeah,
not
Look,
ready for.
he said Biggie and Pac come across his timeline now more than new artists that's out, and he said that a week before Biggie's birthday, right on the 21st, first day of Gemini,
Like
and
we about to go
and
into the Gemini
and,
energy. That's
and
gonna increase
32
Gen.
days and 32 days before Tupac. You see what I'm
fact.
saying?
Now look,
Yes.
you know, look.
So
Here's an interesting question, right? Hold on. I gotta propose this question to you, right?
let me
Everyone's
answer
like,
his question real quick, though. Let me answer his question.
go.
His question was, how do we teach this, to the
And how do we
young?
connect it with the youth?
We have to take Jerusalem back from the devil. So if we the superheroes, you look at that space right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, why did we take Jerusalem from the devil? How long ago? So y'all endow people with knowledge to be able to take Jerusalem back from the devil. You understand what I'm saying? And they ain't got to go nowhere to do it. They can do it right here. So when this is present, this becomes something that the superheroes or the superheroes inspire the other superheroes to stand and do. You see what I'm saying? You said earlier, Kill, you was like, it was good to see the priesthood leading the charge. So
Mhm.
this is how it translates. You get a chance to
Yo,
lead the charge. So when you lead in the charge, you're not by yourself. People start to go with you. You see what I'm saying? So when you moving in this direction, folks begin to move with you. And those young people are still impressionable enough. The same way they were moved to do this, they could be moved to do something else. You see what I'm saying? Something that agrees more with their spirit versus something that's more egregious to their spirit. Go ahead, Lord.
the story has already been told.
Facts.
I think we need. I see. You have to come to grips with your own mythology. You know what I'm saying? The story's already been told. I don't got to explain it. We already told the story. We already told the story.
Right.
We said everything that was gonna happen in the order it's gonna happen. Everybody's becoming a machine.
Yep.
We know what happens to the machines. We've seen
Yep.
how the story goes. You know what I'm saying? All we
Yep.
got to do is do what we did. Just keep multitasking through the multiverse. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do.
Yeah, because we got to get their attention. Their attention is elsewhere. And like I said, what I'm saying, I'm around them all the time. And, I'm very influential on them, but, we are 1%. There's so much other things that are influential on them that outweighs what we're doing. So even when I'm like gradually introducing, when I tell them I rhyme and, I've been in the music all this time, you know what I'm saying? They kind of look at me like, and then when I play music, it's almost like, no, it's not almost like I am speaking another language, even the way we rhyme. We
You
don't
are.
rhyme the way you know, the artists that they like, you know, with the, you know what I mean? We
You know
still in
nothing
that.
about this.
Yeah, so it's
No,
like,
we're not still in that. We don't rhyme like how they used to rhyme. We rhyme like how they're gonna rhyme in the future.
in the future, but it's us, and
Right.
we're taking a part of what raised us with us, right? Where again, they don't get to experience that. They're not growing up with hip hop. It's already established. It's already a well-oiled machine that's been running on its own, basically, right? That's why it's so rogue right now. So to them, it's like, oh, everybody.
You said what raised us.
Yeah.
Their music is teaching them to bury them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
So
We can go back to places which raised us up. They're dealing with things that bury them down, bury their consciousness down, bury their ability to discern and to choose. It becomes a graveyard. Those kids are saying all my friends are dead. That's mantras that's coming through. You understand what I'm saying? So now we're raising things back up in regards to life. You see what I'm
well,
saying? So it's different.
indeed. And I kind of like, you know, I know my answer, right? I wanted to hear what y'all was saying because again, like what Kai's doing visually, they need to see that. You know what I mean? Like one of the youngins, he found me on Instagram, right? And he went through my whole page. And he was like, Mr. L, I saw I was on your Instagram. I'm like, word. He was like, yeah, I see you do your thing, music and all that. You've been doing it a long time, right? And he saw the picture with me and my son. My son was much younger then, but you know, we was in habit, and I think we had the Moorish flag behind us and all of that, right? Long story short, actually today, when I went to the job today, he wasn't there, but on a piece of wood, right? On a piece of wood, he actually drew a male figure with a fez on. And his name, he from Ethiopia, so his name is Ephrata, right? And he drew his name, he wrote his name on top of the figure that he drew with the fez from being on my page. So I know we can influence them with the imagery, with the music, right? And we be consistent with it. And because we're elders and we have that mastery in us, we have that commitment in us. I think it could be done. And I know, you know, one of the elders that, you know, raised me, he said, man, forget these old fools. We got to go towards the babies. We got to teach these babies. You know what I mean? Because they're the one that's going to keep Ka Zodiac's doctrine and his whole manifestation of what he's created going. Same with Kill RipKin. You know what I'm saying? Same with Ty Phoenix. Same with Killer Priest. It's the youngins that's going to keep us going. A lot of these old fools, they don't even have the fortitude to even hear what we have to say.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? These young people are hungry for knowledge, and they want to see the knowledge being lived out. You feel me? So like, we can't just speak it. We got to show them now. We got to live it. So like, they see me every day. They see this is my lifestyle. Yeah, Mr. L don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what he this
embody it.
Yeah, but I'm doing it through love, and that's what makes them lower their guard. And I feel like we coming with love, like real talk. Like I'm telling them, go to your page to see your visuals, so they can see us in habit, so they can see the gold and the jewelry. They can hear the jewels. They can hear the jewels and the medicine, because these kids are hurting. These youth are hurting. And they need to hear something that's going to connect with their DNA, because that's all it is. They here for the same things we here for. And once that connect with their DNA, then they're gonna be all right. Then we're gonna have young Moors, we're gonna have young kings, we're gonna have young gods out here just doing great things. But right now, man, it's like, you know,
they have to see it.
They got to.
That's why, if you think about it like this, right? For the generation you look at is, oh, they're lost. How you gonna reach them? Guess what? There's a generation under them who they're gonna have to yield, to.
Yep.
Right? So you go go to them. See, listen, these devils, they go straight to the womb with it. They don't play around. They go right to the womb before you even get a chance. right? So
Got you.
what would a
They
young
know.
child what would a young child be entertained by visually? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's why we're doing this in this way. Because
Yeah, so like you figure, right, most of them 15, 14 years old, 16 years old. So in the last 15, 16, 20 years, let's say, all they visually seen is sex, drugs, guns,
exactly. Death.
foolery of politics. Like I remember it used to be a rite of passage for a young student in first, second grade to say, when I grow up, I want to be a president. You feel me? Now these kids, seeing these individuals that has taken, including the brother, that has taken the office these last 15, 20 years, I wouldn't want to be that. So
Definitely not.
the imagery on all levels that they've been,
They don't know what to pursue.
Because think about it, y'all. Think about it, Kai.
Society itself is declined.
Think about the imagery we grew up on. X-Clan, Queen Latifah, in her habit. You feel me?
We saw life.
And Public Enemy, just with Professor Griffin in the army and all of that. Like the imagery we saw was inspiring, and so we weren't afraid to drop something. I wanted to spit something like, you know what I'm saying, poor righteous teachers. You know, so that's what we here to represent, man. And again, I couldn't be more inspired and honorable. I haven't written so much. Like, I'm a thinker, so I write like that. You feel me? So, but I've been.
I gotta send you some more joints then.
Yeah, man, I'm on fire right now, and I owe that to you, and like I said, my brother Ja, and just my brother Dynass. I'm around a lot of people, man. That's really, their fire is lit for whatever reason, right? We all got different reasons why our fire is lit, but your fire and his fire and his fire, it's relatable. So
it makes a bigger fire, which produces a bigger light, and for those who are in darkness, they're gonna seek light.
And it makes it easy. It makes it easy. Listen, man, you can put someone else in my shoes to be a part of this priesthood movement. That could be intimidating, bro. Ty Phoenix, Killah Priest, Kai Zodiac, lyrically. You asking me to rhyme with these people on record?
That's a tall order.
So if I didn't have those 30 years of experience of being in rooms and recorded with the best of the best, you feel me? I wouldn't be able to do this with y'all. I wouldn't be able to hold my torch with y'all. So like that's, in a nutshell, if I summarize tonight, man, is that the Royal Priesthood is bringing forth mastery back to the game of hip hop. And my mission is to reach these young people so that, when we go another direction, I will never say we're gonna put down the mic, but our work is taking us to another direction. They carry on that work in the form of hip hop as MCs or whatever the case may be. You feel me? And that's what I'm here to do, man. That's my mission. That's my purpose. And again, brother, I thank you, man. I really do, bro. You have inspired me to stay alive in my lyrics. Because I was at a point after I did the More album, I was at a point where I just wanted to rhyme because I thought people forgot that I was an MC first. You know what I'm saying? I was rhyming before I got knowledge of self. And then as I grew and I'm rapping and I'm doing beats, then I got knowledge of self. So that made me that much more powerful, right? But it wasn't always, I didn't start that way. So, the fact that I'm here now, man, and able to still do what I do at a high level, man, I thank people like you that continue to have that arm extended and be like, bro, you dope, let's work. Because that's how I am. Anybody could tell you, especially out here where I rest, I'm willing to work with any and everybody because that's how we create legacy. You feel me? That's how we build tribes and communities, that we have something that we could fall back on and have as archives, to our lives. So yeah, brother, salute to you and yours. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring. Keep sending me that heat. And I'll be that soldier waiting to, to do what I do and perform.
Keep torching it. I
Yeah,
told
you
Nas
know.
the other day, I was like, Killah's like that hitman. All you
Yeah,
gotta do is
that's
have
exactly what I
somebody drop
call
off.
myself.
Yeah, That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
do. I'm the Black Ray Donovan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Drop
I
off
fix
the
things.
envelope
I fix things.
with the instructions. You know what I'm saying? You
Yes,
give them the name.
yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? This message is
Kai, I'm telling you,
self-destructive.
bro. That's
You
how
know what
I
I mean?
feel when you call me or I get a message from you. That's how I feel. I got to go get the big gun. I got to get the gold. I got to go
hit
get
is
the
out.
gold
You know what I'm
gun. I
saying?
got to get the gold gun. You know what I'm saying? Copper. Got to get the gold gun out. That's how I feel, though, for real, bro. I really, not that I give anybody else short change, but it's a different vibration with us. You feel me? It's a different vibration with us. And I appreciate that because we don't get to connect with everybody on that level. We don't. You know what I mean? Even cats that I, build with musically, we don't get to connect on that high level the way we do, or that understanding or overstanding that we have. So
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
that's appreciative for me, man. So yeah, man, that's why you're always gonna get my best. Let's continue to keep this spaceship rolling or flying, you know what I'm saying, or hovering over the city.
You said Dr. Strange.
Mm-hmm.
One of my next albums is called Dr. Stranger. Like you don't even realize there's so many things that you said that's like synchronized.
Yeah.
So now I gotta have you on there though.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it, bro. Listen. You already know I'm an extension. I'm that.
It's about to be crazy.
Indeed, brother. Indeed. So yeah, man. I'm about to unplug, but love and light to y'all, man. It's been a great journey, knowledge. You know how we held it up for the squad tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tapped in and did their thing, but yeah, me and Knowledge, we held it up, man. But yeah, I got nothing but love for y'all. I'm looking forward to our next mission. You feel me? Y'all know I'm always here for y'all. Whatever y'all need, I'm just a contact away, man. Let's do it. And it's already planted. I'm already looking forward. I'm already looking forward to getting out there to press palms with you, Kai, so we can really make some beautiful things happen, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's soon coming, bro. Like this summer, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm there. It's already done. It's already done.
We got some work to do.
Indeed. It's already done. So yes, my brothers, love and light. Let's keep this yeah, let's keep it rolling. Y'all already know, man. The Guardian. Peace.
Peace.
Kiss the rain, kiss the rain. And I'll spare the light.
Born natives in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles that connect, it's a different thing. We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
The most anticipated. Kiss the ring. Scream the name out. Royal Priest. Supreme. All real, kiss the ring.
We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
Smacking seas, watch them scream your majesty.
She's not a raven, not a dove, and not a pelican. The immortalized phoenix, universal element. The throne holder with the flow that's most eloquent. Bringing the rebellion, the mothership propelling it. I'm nicer than they ever fathomed every time I'm doing this. My energy is like slicing an atom to its nucleus. Interstellar, surpassed astronomical. That's why my aura got a sparkle like a diamond do. Soaring through the sky, but I was born underground. Blood on the temple from the thorns in the crown. The seventh seal will open when the horn makes a sound. No time to mourn, you was born not to stick around. So start reflecting and atoning. I recollect the sectors I was known in, even long before the Greco-Roman. Time to bow and kiss the ring, you will respect the chosen. I won the battle before I select my next opponent. 6 million ways to die, they lied to the masses, but they never taught you how to rise up out the ashes. My intuition say we trapped inside a simulation, so I'm here to bring demolition to imitations. I dispel the pressure when I held the scepter, the luminescent, iridescent solar cell receptor. I rebelled and I refuse to sell the elder treasure. Time to unify, rebel against the hell forever. Every word in the verse, you know it is Phoenix. Give the people rebirth like I'm growing a fetus. Say the truth with my chest like showing my cleavage. The mothership kiss the ring, cause we the ring leaders.
Multitasking through the multiverse, immersed in the energy that broke the curse. In a thirst for higher works, dispersed out your speaker box like beta touch. Days balance equal vernal equinox. High voltage, frequent shocks, outward charged particles. Flares bring more color than carnivals. Editorials, rhymes and written articles. Alkaline, my arsenal, I'm Canis Major. Others are marginal. Fez, brilliant red like a cardinal. Flourishing with other Moorish kings. Kiss the rings, mystic strings. Beyond intellect, holistic beings. Ecclesiastic, legendary like Atlantis. Reminded of divine protection, seeing a praying mantis. King Sharif on my throne, caliphate in the east. My influence increased from Greece to Mozambique. Crown jewel, laying new ground rules. Ibukare, my mind sparred in renowned schools. No parlay, gracious, build an oasis. Spacious, greatness, entire priesthood, traveling spaceships. Connect with lawmakers, Mahatmas, scholarly, those who know the truth about the Barbary. God's professor, private sector, beat the architecture. Tartarians, so on the microphone, a barbarian. Islam, Al Day and Bay. If we Voltron clans, we run circles round Satan like the photon band.
Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. The black and brown came from the ground and filled the sun of the magma. I rap profound as a lounge so kneel in front of your master. From merry-go-rounds to burial grounds, I killed every one of you rappers. With my skills I can heal, but my tongue is disaster. The eighth seal is revealed in none of the chapters. Burn them on cheap wood, this Royal Priesthood. There's cavities and casualties wherever we stood. When I black out, I see the bats route. I say things that make the cats crouch. Wings from my back sprout, serpents coil. Anoint the head with virgin oil, drip with olives. We sit in garments and spit astrology. Regardless, we goddess and goddesses. And thick as the dip with the garlic. My heart is the chip that's smart, that's trick knowledge. Nah, we kick knowledge while eating salad in a big palace. The roof open and the sky show a rich harvest. The Bitterman man, the black who a thick target.
Hey, yo, musically I'm married to the group, that's the wedding band. Cycle Jordan rings like Thanos with the heavy hand. The ringleader, the electric lamb. I'm staring at the rings like a breast exam. I'm peering up the next cycle at the drug ring, spirals in the dust ring. I made a campfire with the silk around the sun spring. I see rings in the flowers when the blossoms bloom. Like the onion rings out of supersonic boom. That's two holes in the middle of the VM. I seen rings in the middle of the tree limbs. Clothed in the gospel, the noble, apostle. I'm moving more circles than the O's in Morocco. My blow made the rocks glow. Killing sex traffickers, my flow freed the kids in the ring. From death massacre, priesthood, vampire hunters, arrest Dracula. Earth stage, I rock, never left in the ground. But smoke till I'm so high up that heaven is down. 12 angels quickly circle me wherever I'm found. Morris headband leader, that's the heraldry crown. Lying no sort of omens, bodies lammed on the floor. Purple rings of cerebellum, see who answers the door. As I quickly throws they rain the snow rings like the sound of sleeping, playing ring toss with my chakras over mountain peaks. Now to the owl chief, ornaments around the reef, alkali, riding on the decibels around the streets. Brainstormers gather the star charters as every knee bends, kiss the rings of the Zod father. The Don Zada, in a sense, like the Nog Chomper, knowledge chomper, Kaharaja, squash him like a Kalabasa, Kali Lama, Dalai Lama lamp, Muhammad Ali Baba, uncontrolled voters. They all bowed down when we stood. Big flag, zigzag, zodiac, killer priesthood. Killer priesthood.
Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring. Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring.
O'Neal kissed the ring. Knowledge. I need to know your favorite bar, your favorite star out of each verse.
This is a hellified experience right here.
It's heaven-fied.
It's a heaven-fied experience right here. The order was stupendous. I got heart palpitations when I heard Ty Phoenix setting it off on the set off. She's there on the set off to set the bar, to set the standard. And then I'm like,
I don't know how there was any beat left for any of the rest of us to
Right.
even use. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, in the first place.
right.
After that.
So she comes in so skillfully and so 3D. You know what I'm saying? It's not just skill, it's a phenomenal delivery and with so much emphasis. So she comes in like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
you know, folks would have been intimidated, but y'all was inspired. Everybody smiled. Like, oh, I'm about to go crazy. This is the bar. This is the standard. So when she says iridescent,
The iridescent solar
Yes.
cell receptor.
she shines throughout the whole thing. She goes into that space right there. And then she says how that phoenix rises out of the ashes. You see what I'm saying? Like 6 million ways to die, but they never tell you how to rise
Told you how to rise up from the ashes.
And that's just like, so it's like, okay, we had 6 million ways to die for
That's her
30 years.
that's her job. That's her job as the phoenix, that she instructs you on how to rise back from the ashes.
Right.
Hill needs to ask her that question.
So she's there. Like with Snoop
He
album.
wanna raise the children, right? You need the mothership to do that.
You need the mothership, right? So she gives us a way to rise up out of the ashes after we've been sending people to the cemetery all this time. So in the midst of that, she shows us the elevation. And then Kill brings the celestial, terrestrial, the seen and the unseen world together all at the same time.
That was so well said.
So he gives us multitasking through the multiverse, right? It's so memorable. It's so iconic. But when he says Islam to all the L's, Bays, and Days, and we combine like Voltron, we can run laps around Satan. So and even in the midst of everything else that's going on, everything else is going on, his call is still for unity. You know, it's still for like we have a charge, we have a mission, we have a task, we have a calling. And those who's supposed to answer the call, this is the result of you answering the call. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just out there, it's not just empty, it's not just localized in regards to where it's at. He's still purporting a call. You know what I mean? So he's there in the second spot. I'm like, man. Like I had to go through the verse. I don't know how many times I had to go through the verse, go through the verse, go through the verse, go through the verses.
Kill's verse gave the mission statement.
Yeah.
Ty's verse said, listen, I'm clearing the room out. Y'all gonna pay attention, or you leaving the room. And he Kill said, all right, well, now that she done got everybody's attention, this is what the mission statement is. This is what we doing here.
So you got Ty, you got Kill, and then we got the reason of the season with an alchemical blend of what was, what is, and what will be.
Mm.
In the way that the sun does. The sun shines. And when you see the sun shine and you feel the sun rays, you see the sun as it was, as it is, and as it will be. So, priest,
All in one.
all in one. So you see him in that space. And when he said, what he says makes the cats crouch,
Wings from our back sprout.
wings from the back sprout. So he's there in a space of singularity, but that singularity is the grand culminator. So everybody who heard the call from Kill aligns and rotates around that sun purpose.
He
That
he brought he brought he brought the penalty.
right.
He said, listen, Ty cleared the room out. Everyone to stay, get down and lay down. Kill gave you the message. This is what it is. We're laying down the law, right? And then Priest said, well, listen, if you ain't down with that, then this is what's gonna happen. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Joe came tumbling after.
Right. So then he
Said, kneel in
said,
front
"This
of your
is
master. From merry-go-rounds to burial grounds.
I killed
Killed
everyone."
every one of you rappers.
Yes.
So he just turned it into a bloodbath
Hmm.
for everybody that didn't get the law.
Say the name out. Kill the priest. Leave their blood spilling in the streets. Okay. So it's been out there. So now the Zod finale
I can't speak on that.
gives an impossible task to identify a line in the verse. But I can say that through line from Kiss the Rings to the remix, Kneel and Kiss the Rings of the Godfather. If we remember, you had the Godfather imagery and Kiss the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the epic scene where the Undertaker is coming to the Godfather. He's coming from the underworld to the overworld about something that was happening in the underworld. So he goes to him and he beseeches him. And he knew a day to come because if he came any other day, his request would have been denied. So he was looking for absolution. He was looking for adjudication. And he said, "You come here on my daughter's wedding day." After he asked him, "Why didn't you come to me first?" And he says, "You don't even think to call me Godfather." So he kneels and kissed the ring. So this motion that's set into motion by this determined idea, this notion that's that turns into an ocean by this determined idea is,
See what you did there.
or this is what we get a chance to see. This is what we get a chance to see. We get to see how you studied and figured the water formula. We see how you ended up into the forest. All of these things culminating in the inception, from the inception to its manifestation.
Are we about to go on a super journey?
I'm sure we are. I'm sure we are. We have to. I mean, it's only fitting to be able to go in that manner because of the manner from heaven that is this royal priesthood tale. So yes, yeah, yes, it's it's something that only Morgan Z Man can narrate. So I'm sure we're gonna have to do it in reverse.
You opening the book?
Opening the book. But before we go into the book, I do want to ask you, because I didn't get a chance to ask you earlier in the midst of everything that was going on. I asked Priest his, take on everything, even with you being so astutely involved in everything. When you're looking back at this epic royal priesthood tale, how does it appear to you? And what is your takeaway from this journey that you took us through, this inception tale, the tale that involved so many that began from a singularity point in your mind, from
Royal
hearing
Priesthood
the
trapped
beat,
inside of a shared dream.
right? Royal priesthood trapped inside of a shared dream. What's your take on it?
What's your question in particular?
I could ask you how does it feel, but it doesn't. That doesn't seem fitting. I'm saying, what's your outlook on the whole thing after seeing it all come together, and you got the cigar like Hannibal, at the end of 18 saying you loving when
I
the
love it when
plan
the plan
comes
comes
together.
together. I love it when the planets come together.
That's it.
But that was all. Listen, that was the sun, the moon, Uranus, and Jupiter. That wasn't me. I was only one of many vessels for that. But not everybody can capture the highest levels of amazing that energy indicated. And I couldn't do that alone. It took many hands. But in reflection, this is definitely a peak for me. Because the highest levels you'll reach, or any of us reach, it'll take others. And the best of the best. The standard is unimaginable. And what's coming is because once you get in once you get into this realm, you want to know what's coming next. You want to know where it's going. You want to tune into the next episode because it only gets greater.
The new moon in Taurus. Are we going to touch that, or is that another?
Well, we have all throughout it, because that's the reason why all this is manifesting in the way that it is. The sun is creativity, it's artistry, right? It's also in Taurus, which is the 10th house, the public professional space for Leo. Uranus is that which is unorthodox, different, amazing, special, unconventional, electrical, right? Out the blue, out the sky, out of the mind, shocking, surprising, group oriented. So the love of the unification of the collective, the group, the team, right? So it's the best energy for this. And then Jupiter, which adds that super above and beyond, exaggeration, amplified, increased, epic story, journey, right? That made the fire even bigger. See, we don't got to make this more than what it is. It in and of itself is going to continue to grow like every seed does. You don't got to do nothing to make the tree reach its height, but give it the space and the conditions to do so. The seed is in the energy, and the seed of this is enduring, because Taurus is enduring. Taurus lasts. Solid. So this is why it deals with new levels and new standards, because once the mold is broken, it can't be used again. You know what I'm saying? Once an example is given of something greater, everything has to elevate according to that. If the bar was here and everyone's jumping to reach this, and if that's excellence, but then somebody raises the bar and jumps over all the way up here, well, this is no longer as excellent as it was once viewed relative to this. Now, the full spectrum of that has always been there, and we each have a certain degree of visibility of that spectrum, from the lowest to the highest. We're just exposing levels that would be imperceivable, unconceivable, invisible to those who are not operating within a higher space. Like, you have no idea, or you think it's fun down there, you have no idea what you could do up here. You got wings. Y'all been playing in the mud. You think that's fun, right? You're having a lot of fun rolling around in the dirt and in the filth. It's been fun. But up here, it's even more fulfilling. Do you know what it feels like when internally and externally you're in a state of balance within yourself? You know what it feels like when you wake up every day excited to do something that is so fulfilling to you that somebody couldn't pay you not to do it. You know what that feels like. You know what it feels like when the voice within gives you an assignment and you complete it. You know what that feels like. Nothing better. When you get closer and closer and closer to that which is fulfilling to your soul and satisfying, why you even here? How many people don't even think about why they're here? You must be here for something because there's a lot of us here. There's a lot of beings that have come and gone on this plane. You must be here for something special for you to come on a coordinate that nobody else ever came on. You arrived in a time and space that can't be duplicated. Must matter. Even if it's a note, the whole song will be different without it. But did you read the note? And did you decode the message? There'll be a time when we look back and we realize just how epic this really is. I know that energy indicates that which is a rare occurrence. But to know that you embody it and that you're a willing and conscious instrument of that which is going to bring humanity closer to its own divinity in a way that can be enjoyable. We don't have to just deal with the pain of growing. It becomes an enjoyable thing. There's pleasure in it too. There's pleasure in evolving. There's pleasure in reaching new levels. There's more pleasure in that than anything else. Everybody wants to go out there and if I had this, if I go out, if I go and leave my house and come back with this or that, I'll be better. But if you go inside of yourself and you bring forth something out of you that was stored, right? Forget the store that was stored in you that is amazing. And that's superior to anything that you can get from outside of you. It's nothing like that. And everybody has it. And the beauty of it is different. When you go inside of yourself, there's certain things you bring forth that are like, wow, the way you do that, you don't got to do what I do, but the way you do that, no one can compete with that. Nobody can compete with that. The way you do what you do when you're being the most purest version of you. And that's been so lost because everybody thinks they're going to get closer to the goal by getting better at duplicating something else that they think other people want. And that'll bring you the furthest from what's most fulfilling to you. Because the most important bag you'll ever get is to be a god. You know what I'm saying? To begin accessing guidance, to be authentically genuine, Because you're the container. Your body is the bottle. And that genius in you is the genie. That lightning inside of you. So this is a moment of appreciating those who found their own amazing and motivating you to find yours. See, the ring is a cycle. And every time you make it full circle, you got to kiss the ring. You have to appreciate the fact you were given another turn, another turn of the wheel. All right, the Son of Man, you've returned again. And with that, we continue to bring you the greatest and most epic story that never ends, because it never began. All the tales were already written. And all we can do is tell them differently. From light to dark, and back to light again. From knowing to forgetting to remembering. Remember ring. Right. That's the ring. Remembering. Member the group. You gotta be a member. But you're already a part of it because you're here. If you have found this, applaud yourself. Because you have struck what's even more precious than gold and silver and diamonds. And anything you can touch, anything you can smell, anything you can hold in your hand. Hold this in your spirit. Hold it in your breath, and every breath you take, because it is cleansing. People, when they're in a state of illness, if you have what is going to bring them back to their own balance, they'll find it. If they're thirsty, they'll find the river. So, are we ready?
Ready.
I'm excited. Because when you piece it all together, it's beyond epic.
Epic console log narrated by Morgan Z. Man. Gather around. Since you insist, I will give you one more with 2 O's and no E. This is a short and heroic tale, but epic nonetheless. Days before the most epic battle of Karma get done, we find our heroes gathering their thoughts and preparing for the storm ahead.
Yo, I shock him, that's electric dawn, wisdom of the Zogod, reflecting on the lessons gone, sitting on the prologue. When yesterday's tomorrow in the mist within my own fog, when time never mentioned it, forgetfulness is so odd. Blood in the owl's wing, I hit it sitting Indian style, while levitating, mind racing, while our domes jog outside the time station, reminiscing while we both died. We kissed the rings, playing, raised the volume, turn the slow knob, backward steps, traveled 4 days before the war that summer. Epic battle, still preparing doubts within the thoughts I wonder, wrestling with stress, got faster faster when I fought with hunger. Inner child catching butterflies inside my orbit. Flooded mind, went on tour to discover ciphers in the tortoise cover. Priest logo on my hood, matched with my aura color. Swear to Zard, a force like this, they never saw another. Gathered all the swords and gunners, visions of machines. Having matrix flashbacks, almost fainting when they saw our numbers. Bursting at the seams, another version of a dream. Peeing oil when they saw me hover, laughing when I told them, if you leave it, you can call the thunderfall, not the portal jumper. Couldn't think fast enough, my speed called their thoughts to buffer. If they thoughts were buffer, they could make the time fabric grip. Dreams to realities, how I imagine it. Scratch the portal knife, take the zoo or full battleship. Pouring tea with Morgan Z, not just smart. This book I'm reading has no words, it's all astrology charts. And I was only 12 then, learning prophecy arts before battling the Zobots. Travel with a go box inside was a normal ring that glows. With a Taurus sign I float when I bend my wings, risen with no mortal climbs. You don't even know the way, cause you ain't never wore my mind. Crystals change colors like it's fastened at a tourmaline. Man versus machine, will crash it with our thoughts combined. Orchestrate the details, talking to the tree snails, walking over dream trails. Voices in the leaves wail, authors of the scene couldn't capture what I seen in Nova Boris with a salad, tuna and fork eating priest tales. Then drank a notion that was better than tea. Drank an ocean of ideas, that's a delicacy. And ain't nobody effing with us like a celibacy. I climb choreography steps with new dances. The seed in the brain child, dream they grew branches. I can see tomorrow in thought with two glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas. I climb choreography steps with new dances. The seed in the brain child, dream they grew branches. I can see tomorrow with thoughts with two glances. Just another priesthood tale, a new canvas.
In this tale, we find God's Zodiac sitting on a logarithm in the forest seeking foresight from the great owl in the womb of nature. Alone, he wrestled with his thoughts.
The Moor from Berber, the Prince of Persia, a stitch of murder, the war observer, saw him lynch a herder, blood rinsed from a lurker. Took a miss when he heard her, her neck in his grip, then he jerked her. Whispered pagan prayers, then let her go down the stairs. Curtains blew everywhere, he hurried through the night air. Lights flared from the watchtower, search team with rock wallers. Kings that got power, from queens that drop flowers. Screams grew a lot louder, he schemes as a fox prowler. Caught him on the trail, lit the veil, tried to impale, it didn't go well, they both fell. Grabbed his coattail as the moon swelled in the open sky. The ocean in his eyes saw blue whales. From mountain high, the falcon glide above the island tribes of Cork. Smiling at his finger prize from off his claw. He fell to his own demise for all his losses. Hell has thrones inside. His flesh and bones collected by the tides. Sand wet with foam, bubbles till it dry. The morning comes, the skies lit with the sun. It's the earth kingdom, full 360 is spun. Prince amongst the living ones, children will run. Sit down and listen stunned how his mission was won. He said the night before I had dreams of being betrayed by the God. They consulted on a plan, I prayed on it hard. By day I cannot rest, by night there is no peace. I spoke to nobles, the wise men, and the holy priests. They told me it was grief, showed me too much sleep. I slowly went in deep. There I fought on beasts, awakened with torn sheets, wrestled with devils and leveled his armies. The calm meek was brief, too tense to speak. I turned the other cheek after I murdered his elite. I'm the Canaanite king with Babylonian wing. My battle's holy supreme. Arrows are loaded on your team. As I swing the axe, all our kings are black. I'm the murderer and Merkaba. All bow and worship us. No book can interpret us. We're before night. We are pure light. We absorb sight. We are the tallest height. We are called the bright. For social culture. As the day falls to its closure. Like a retrograde turning off its motor. And the earth's shadow is in full exposure. 200,000 rays of light. Slightly beige white. Silvery dark grays overtake the third boulder. The land of kings and gods and the heavens are now lowered. Talk to them, priest. For a fortress, they ride on horses and gill with soldiers. The greed of man, the seed of damn, for we are the I am. Back when Africa was a tropical rainforest, the Tyrannosaurus, the planet's purest, went from combat with hands to swordmen, the cannons for warring. Check the canyons for drawing, spamming made the land a porous. Unknown forces, the first books was just talking, and man found a way to record it. In ancient Samaria, they found records of schools and mortgage, tools they used for schools and soaring. Back when the natives first saw New Orleans.
Hey yo, in the womb for 9 months, that's 3/4 of the wheel. Add it up and get 7, check the thoughts I revealed. 7 days of creation, 7 torches I wield. 7 swords, 7 lords, 7 courses like meals. 7 circuits round the Cairo on the zodiac wheel. 52 cards, that's 7 in the deck that you deal. 52 weeks spread in the year, the septenary. Who didn't understand his wisdom is necessary. 7 principles, man. I cracked the 7th seal. 7 layers on my shield. 7 fingers on the hand, that's invisible, pointing to one of the 7 miracles. Start the 7 lords when you polish the 7th emerald. 7 essential minerals. The firmament birthed the 7 layers in the atmosphere. The same are in the eye. 7 angels up high, middle ladders in the sky. 7-layered computer system, call it SOI. Gotta read the signs in the physical design. The 7 balance acidic and alkaline. I climb 7 steps, 7 heavens, 7 depths, 7 chakras, 7 watches. I profess that the wise man decides before reacts in the space of 7 breaths. 7 literal parts, 7 glands, 7 lambs, 7 liberal arts, 7 luminous sparks, 7 personal planets, 7 days of the week, 7 colors in the rainbow. What I'm saying is deep. The 7 sleepers in the cave, 7 species like wheat in the land of milk and honey. 7 ships in my fleet, 7 musical notes that play the 7 vital body organs. The music lives inside you, don't you hear your body calling? 7 virtues from prudence to hope. 7 deadly sins that kill whoever isn't awoke. 7 continents, 7 comets sit in my throat. 7 golden springs in this mystical flow. 4 directions all connect to 7 cities of gold. I'm just opening my wings to fly above the 7 hills of the 7 Roman kings. Though Saturn the 7 rings, circle the 7, the planets and everything. The planets and everything. Words from heaven, put a circle on my 7. A piece in my heart, a star in my crescent. A compass for my square, answer the 4 directions. Navigate the 7 seas, I'm the answer to your question. Yeah, 7 thunders, 7 ancient wonders. Spokes and 7 wheels, 7 dwarfs in the slumber. 7 dragon balls, the most lucky number 7. 7 adept lessons, 7 perfect dimensions. Noah's Ark, 7 pairs of each creature. 7 hermetic laws, 7 breaths in the ether. It's over once my voice gets injected through your speakers. 7 in the sound, the heart is 7 pounds. Libra's the 7th sign, but let's flip it around. L is God and 7's L upside down. 7 Kundalini serpents, the Bible is 7 churches. I write in prophetic verses, 7 oaths that I vow. 7 nerve centers in the spinal canal. 7 portals of initiation. Sa'at fair, 7 circumambulations. 7 golden lamps in the book of Revelation. 7 trumpets I blow. I fed the multitude with 7 loaves, fresh off the stove, yeah. Now let's begin. There are 7 deadly sins. 7 circles, 7 sorrows of the virgin I rode. 7 camels, while 7 shepherds carry the glow of 7 candles. My face is 7 legs, is 2 eyes and 2 ears, 2 nostrils and 1 mouth to speak. 7 luminaries, the master the 7 seas. 7 candle menorah, light the path. Come and step this way. Peace to the L's and bays that breathe in the stellar rays. I dropped the mic as God rested on the 7th day.
make the black fathers chain smoke. It starts to rain in the park, children playing on the swings, Marvin Gaye standing in his raincoat. Do you see demons in the flames? World made them go crazy till he seen the babies with the wings of an angel. They can't grow, it's painful. First off, rest in peace to Takeoff. His real name Kirchnick, Kyrie Ball. At the same time with Kanye, then Kyrie got involved. Oh wow, Kirchnick, Kyrie, then Kanye. Guess that's the modern day KKK. Ancestors were slaves, now we America's plagues. Be aware and afraid. From Hebrews to Negroes, I heard the sequels fire and brimstone. Cause they put the messiahs on Skid Row. We were the providers that lift stones. We had empires with big thrones. We were never pre-owned, now we unknown. When I write I can see home. Before they put our seeds in the twilight zone. The enemies with the white tone. That gave us BET and EBT. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg and Eazy-E. Tupac Shakur and B.I.G. Shots for you all. And one more for Shock G. They're on the ships as Anunnakis. When I spit, they transform through my body. They call it the gift of my hands when man first saw astronomy. Call me Gandhi or godly from Mali. Spread love like I'm on Molly. But I'm as strong as broccoli or broccoli. They call me the Mahdi. The truth is clear as sake. I'm headed through the spheres, the proof is here, the suits I wear is probably for the star seas. I'm the tsunami, split to both sides when I part seas like Moses. I wrote this is God disease. Hashtag, when did Kanye start talking like his Razzcast? Who would've thought it, but we support it. Knowledge drop like a leaky faucet. Take ignorance out like a trash bag. Say the babies, we in the land where they made a graven lady. The great horde that makes war and takes your safety. Satanists, necromancers, question God, the devil answers. Alchemists with bars of metal handler. I sit on the throne with heavy antlers. The golden deer, the chosen steer. It's more than rap in the booth, I'm a channeler. I sense rejection, isolation, and fear. And abandonment, I planted hit. Candles lit for a year. Save the babies, stress, loss of control, death. This is Hades, bodies going up the pole. They feel lost in the need to belonging. I see the performance. Let's save our seeds till the morning and place our greed in the coffin. You can actually see what I'm talking. I got the tolerance of Solomon on my throne of knowledge in the outer realms. I see it like a film or a hologram. I see our babies going crazy. Infants codependent with no opinions that's so offensive. No one to help them or show them business. So they are co-defendant in his prisons. But with the math, I'm the master of the solar system. I came in to craft to expose religion, but I'm good friends and good faith with the Jehovah Witness. And so with Christians. In Islam, I sit calm as I deal with the outer limits. I switch palms, I'm the old magician. Sleight of hand when I'm writing jams. My style is hitting algorithms. Balance wisdom, the salads heal them. Trauma from the mama, drama. I had rhymes ready to carry the summer, but I was never ready for the news. I had to bury my mother. I told my Aunt Cassie and Aunt Carrie I love her. Don't worry, no suffer. Fish and curry for supper. She's my Mary as I sit with the brothers. Maybe my last meal, Judas, came as a covert, narcissist. Arguments over if I had a deal. Bag of pills, 50 pieces of silver, I grab it still. It's getting real, this giving chills. I written this will, understanding anxiety through a child's eye. Grew up on the wild side, expecting a storm, mad clouds in the sky. Saved the children, obeyed the healing. They played victim, became the villain. God favors Abel's offering because of jealousy came with Killah. In the 60s, we were proud of blackness. None of black queens were child captive. Churches Alice to practice. Our attitudes are maladaptive. Our children play in the day, but at night the owls are active. Police proud with the captain. Big brother watches through clouds for our taxes. We stand on mounds looking up, but can't see them like the meerkats. And fear that they looking down on our actions. Post-traumatic stress disorders. The IRS at our door cuz they took the law from us. They plan to build a super highway to try to escape to get arrested at the borders. Grandmothers pray, making a mess at the altar. It's like the old days, hair braids. Break the chicken necks, make an offer. Pray till it rains. Felt a hurricane over Mississippi till the whole South flood with waters. We personalized, we hurt inside. We never arrived, we first tried. 432 Hertz vibes. He must be doing the devil's work. This is Mr. Universe live. West is Yam, the East is Codeine. Teaming in South, let me even this out. They came from the North, which is smoke. Painted on skulls, the land of Canaan of old. Trading and enslaving the gold. Required by force. Wanted resources and tribes on a horse. Uninhabited plots. That's why the unexplained gathered in crops. The whole universe is inside of an astronaut. They say Killah Priest sounds like when Prince first worked with Sheila E. When Michael Jackson first put on his glove. When the first disco balls lit up a club. When Bob Marley lit up his bud. Or hearing the keys by Stevie Wonder. Or hearing my CD mother. Save the babies.
they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Most of us, it's already gone. Hold yours. I'm trying to maintain, I'm on my A game. They say we mad, but we just tired of slave chains, handcuffs and stolen dreams, nightmares and broken treaties. Do your research, we'll free earth. You don't believe me, prophecies been spoken of. Who does it better than me properly like no one does? Search for safety, hurt as babies. This world's crazy, many think they're the same. So deluded, they get pissed on and think that it's rain. Yeah, they seek pleasure or they bring him his pain. I write from the heart with the ink in my veins. This pyramid is so lonely at the top of it. There's only 1 hour, humans think that it's the opposite. The judge gavel knocked that high on the biff from behind while he was living life high on the spliff. Bet you ain't never heard fire like this, not in your lifetime. Criticizing me like I'm not in my right mind. It ain't right, I'm in the mind of Allah. They said Khalif the rain the bird, that's as fly as you are. Babies, grandparents is crazy, they can't stand it. The hatred, they can't manage the flame of the great candlestick. Illuminati torch flame, human body thought train. We off track for the record, the wrong songs playing. Builders are now killers, punks is now shooters. With no heart, addicted to pills, that's our future now. Percocet, birth defect, organ theft, epidemics stolen from the homeless. There were hurricanes, but let's forget it. You'll only understand the lessons when you live it. This is an extra metaphysic. Go ahead and get a ticket to the 5th dimension. Lift the session higher. Hieroglyphic. Find me cracking hate statues. Cut the heads off your exhibit. The church closes doors and the poor. It's such sickness. Pastor in a mansion holding Africans for ransom. Uniform, racist, drugs in the packages they planting. Every day's a setup. Using art for target practice. Blame each other when we wet up. See the stars and all their vastness. The news is a lie. Turning devils into angels. Victims and the villains. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of witnessing the killing. Prophecies of unfulfilling. Done with the disloyalty of niggerish committers. We'll forever be unstable till we reconnect the feeling. Believe it, we heaven's children. Come and let the sound take you. Zodiac round table. Hard to escape the violence. Damn, it's hard to awake the giant. In every state they wildin'. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. It's an insane asylum. Use my mind. Lose my mind, I will.
How was man created? Through the mind.
My mind's still intact, the science is that a lie won't survive once it collides with the facts. Like the light in the darkness of the mic, I'm an arsonist, my life is a large eclipse. Shadows that are cast on these mumble rap fans, scared to tip the hourglass. Very ships with our past, scientific's bound to last. When the mothers fall, love is all, calculate the math. I always tell them the truth, they know to listen. My heart's concerned for the youth that go missing till their bodies end up in your Big Mac and Hell's Kitchen. It's help your health wisdom for homes with no fathers. A lot of them are forced to be out. It's your karma and nothing that can stop it. Face is slow arching, but so precise. I swear that each day it grows darker, but without it then the stars couldn't shine. You know, partner, I know many with college degrees that's no smarter but slaves to their student loans. Musical clones get in the booth and throw stones from glass funeral homes. I shatter the illusion with this magic I'm producing. The facts so blurry that it's hard to define. It's Noble, Drew, Quetzalcoatl, when the law all combined. Malcolm and Nat Turner couldn't kill as many demons as stepping in fat burgers. Destined to rap circles. Turtle Island turtles give my heart just to serve you. It's crazy, but insanity rules. Zombies playing the guitar in the valley of blues. If you true to yourself, tell me how could you lose? When everyone's pretending to have cowardly views, propagated by the news and the powers they abuse. The portal's open, it's time to go through it. The planets spin around in the skies, hold your blueprint. Learn your path, familiar it is, your soul knew it. Your hope drew it on the canvas of thought. Under occupation, many can't handle this talk. My words short circuit all the fallacy you taught. I leave it all behind. Astral travel at the corpse. Can't you see that I'm divine? Searching galaxies for sport, for the cavalry, of course. Cause the battle isn't lost. Ascended gods limit your eyes to see deeper. 12-year-olds roaming the street with street sweepers. Politics on both sides lie. We need neither. I was made by a body of facts. All agreeing I will bring the old prophecies back. Godzilla, well known for God body and tracks. It's like Thriller. Mobile zombies body new phone from dope dealers. You tell the truth, it's like nobody believes you. You live in tune, it's like nobody can see you, but nobody can free you but you. It's so lethal, so lethal, so lethal, so lethal.
The mind has always been. There ain't never been a time when the mind was not. The mind is all there is. All of this is the mind. So man is that word made flesh. That word, which before was a word, was an idea, and before was an idea, was a thought. Manifests itself all the way down from the mind, through the brain, through the spinal column, through the kidneys, through the liver, through the lungs, through the heart. So did we evolve from what? Man has always been man, and he will continue to be man.
Welcome. Behind the Vedic veils, Sarah Bartman, Venus of Holophels, victory visits Valor Vest through Vortex, Stargate, the tarot card shows Ptah face, the god is vape while our cigar taste. Priest, I'm camouflaged within the grates. I channel into stars, then disperse around space. Send candles in the mosque, then the verses I create. Each bar becomes a god, past times, different plates. While y'all on Instagram, I microdose with 1/10 of a gram. The mics I broke with the strength of a ram. Took my rights, Jim Crow said I'm only 1/5 of a man. Now you can see the whole god that I am. I consume the whole mushroom. To whom much is given, much is required. Trust your messiah. I'm a monsoon, a typhoon, clusters of fire. Big hands reach out the jewel, clutching the writer. What's your desire? To rule. My heavy mental became an empire. With the symbol of 10 bulls, it's simple, I reign wiser. My temples are raised higher. Explain firmly. Hermes, Trismegistus, and lyrics that specialize in the pyramids and physics. It's mesmerizing for human ears to hear this. My nebula guidance. Soon you feel this weirdness. Your blood pressure rises. You get cold as the fear grips your soul. The sheer bliss you go. Spirit from bones. This way into the vape room. Read my Vedas may make you want to take shrooms. Be free in nature. Can your nostrils take fumes? You need the gospel as you face doom. I lay in tombs and ski on vapor. The Kabbalion. 528 hertz the volume. My verse is like the universe is falling. I search. There's no human worth my calling. The whole earth, every womb, every coffin. The hermetic hookah lounge. I'm in the back, I'm not used to crowds. Sudden movements in groups too loud. I just lounge in my suit and crown. Cigars in the cog, red shoes on the towels. Wild style when I blow a cloud. Women get aroused as their attention swim around. It's written down, pen is swung like a pendulum. My writing is psilocybin mycelium. Bicentennium, bodies and drums to next millennium. Reptilian, next get rung, I'm killing them. Since Da Vinci carved this demigod. Called the priest cause he knew I came from the infinite divinity squad. Heru, Nimrod. Firestones engraved to the Templar. Priest, I rise upon the throne where sages grew, Avenger.
All creatures, the low and the high, are one with nature. If we have the wisdom to learn, all may teach us their virtues. Between the fragile beauty of the praying mantis and the fire and passion of the winged dragons, there is only harmony.
I hear you liars whisper, claim this better fire, spitters, water current, wind blowing, groundbreaking, wiser, richer, flyer, animating, pillars, starting bright and shining glitter. Those who know at 85, those who do provide, deliver cosmic physics. I'm the blueprint of a new 5%er, sun and moon, 8-point flag, let me describe it quicker. Mercury to Pluto, what you must compute so you can understand the angles of life in the sky scripture. Phoenix rise, place loud statements and silent whispers. See the higher picture, cry your river, time liquor, fermented from the
fruits of patience harmonize the bitter, and I made it sweet. How could they compete when there's no race at all? If you see the finish line, you don't have the vision. I'm eternal, I created all, so you can't escape the war. Built by the fallen dream block inside a sacred hall. Answer when the angels call. What kind of faith falls in doubt for man who faith is small? The holiest you know me, it's so sacred, I awake them all. I glowing hands were torn, broken to erase my fall. Through the atmosphere with you, I came in that material. What's it called again? That secret wars. Black Spider-Man, dark melanin, space plasma trapped in an African rap cherubim. Who's better than my checks I never spent? Hating good here, a Mexican love built my exoskeleton. Best to ever been the 4 elemental gin. Oxygen, hydrogen, carbon and nitrogen. Time to use your mind again. Ready to retire skin, well I can take you higher than string to string along. Probably violate the violin. Victim with a silent grin, the pleasure of defeat. When the fear of success is preventing your release. In the story of your glory, still the end is incomplete. Though I'm heavenly, they say that on this mic that I'm a beast. From ciphers on these streets, I'm the Bible on these beats. Speak good inside a priesthood. My thoughts are intuitive feet with a unique stood. Minds in the inner I'm the only witness here. Not your jurisdiction you stand. Got no business here. Keep your commercial cold. This is the motion picture, not a commercial, yo. Lyrics reverse the globe. I burnt my roll. Lit dynamite that made my verse explode. Flip the switch, the earth reloads. Depopulation detox. I'm in the jungle bumping. God hop till the trees pop. Cause floods, clean up the world. I made the trees mop. Gaze in the heart of the sun till the spring stops. It feels wonderful. I'm Sean, go to thunder. True, living untouchable. Spirit of the holy men. Knowledge of the cipher since only 10. Golden gem, spaced in the lungs. Breathe deep, cause that's his own man. Solar wind, growing the sin. I ride ancient one. I'm harder than a Haitian drum. Voodoo, spoke the soul's tomb. To the stage is numb. The spirit in the hiatus come. Beating for the slaves to be free. Sip the Jamaican rum. I live on. Haters and stunned since one album. Stay strong, salute to the spirit of young Malcolm. So what's it all about then? Who you think you are? Colleague to choose to use your art to speak. Why you keep your art so deep? Stupid is what's popular. So with subtle suicide. Struggle till you lose and die. Dark clouds, abuse the sky. Love life and thankful I'm here to touch you and I. Internet computer spies. Interject the rumors, lies. Coffee spills, heart attack. Big Macs with supersize. Abracadabra the magi. Dabra the chief, the rabbi. Pastor the priest. In fact I spit that holy flow to the beat is boom baptized. Who's the bad guy with darker lights the force in the soul? The snakes chastised. Chaviga the flame burns slow. The sweet smell of it. Yin and yang eternally linked, yet each celibate. A medical magician open portals through a mirror. Certain sexual positions. A medical prescription in a telescope to measure angelical heaven rhythm. Planetary exorcism. Vibration, magnetism. My station you have to listen. Batter spitting Holy Ghost. Apparatus, apparition. I don't have no competition. I jump inside their bodies to give them a chance at winning for the fun of it. No matter which loss, you can't recover it. Global hovership, dark gates in my community. I teach through the levels I reach for all the youth to see. Intuition station broadcasting by the future me. I shapeshift to a great disc before the humans see. I teleport quick and escape with my immunity.
So, when we perceive the ways of nature, we remove conflict within ourselves and discover a harmony of body and mind in accord with the flow of the universe.
The Battle of the Locusts.
I'm from a futuristic district, Hasidic mystic. My name in crucifixes. The game is like a voodoo business. I think a stranger, think a guru. Listen, I'm sipping brewing witches. About to lose my spirit, choose your riches. I'm so slick, I can move in pitches. Millipedes beneath the olive tree. A Buddha's vision, Kabbalah reads astrology. Harsh reality. Recite the mantras to conquer the monsters. Forefathers brought upon us. Ultramagnetic, Semitic. The world spinning hectic. I Pearl Jam in my records. Refreshing. God genetics, curses and blessings. God greatest design. The world noticed me. I plant seeds in your mind and grow poetries. Holy men, the Babylonian, Macedonian. I rap from podiums. My wrath kill phony Cubans, Siconians. Mesopotamian rap, cranium, crack codes, Alva Pharaoh, Black Rose, Michelangelo, disciple red granite flow, golden antelope, hope and cheap poetry's deep. The holy will speak, the dead will rise. Ethiopian priests anoint me, come join me. Clairvoyancy, see what's in my mind. Throwing Samson tantrums, punch the ground, leave a canyon, just anthem. priesthood. The battle of the locusts. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Priesthood, Ayatollah. Battle of the locusts, hold a lotus. Like a monk when he's focused. 9 months in the yoga. My energy becomes solar. Up the crystal halls, cosmic thoughts. Step on comets when I walk. The depths of the conscious when I talk. The world I live in is between the Bible and Zechariah stitching. Between the lie and fiction. So say I'm little off. Like Dr. Malachi York. But speak on fantasies like Mr. Rock. We from different forks. Solar, polar regions. I kill ultra demons. My spaceship's here. See the frost, I'm leaving. Priest, yeah. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. Ayatollah. Priesthood. 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 In 86, the devil raised the bar, but I'm a hurdler. And I'm the good thief. I sneak in your toxic house, the burglar. The musical Merkaba came to set free the Lucifer worshippers. Like James Bond 007, the soul of an old legend. Negative energy murderer. Good or evil, angel or demon interpreter. Kings with frankincense and myrrh. And perfumes anoint me soon as my birth occur. Like Ben-Hur, I'm indigenous to Gilgamesh. With brilliantness became the builders of the pyramids. Now we lost in American North wilderness. I became the force, a poor man's ventriloquist. On the island far away from home like Gilligan. Took us from our villages till we find our way back through resilience and our diligence. Through rags and wave caps, black fists look militant. And college remembrance, while living ignorance. Driving kids with innocence, dreams fly limitless. Straight towards the nebula, with cannon or the terror. Black boys face, we all in this together. I chase demons in my cape, my sword and my scepter. His brother Glow the Great, the lord of this era. Royal Priesthood, gold plates and treasures. Anubis, my eye, weigh your heart against the feather. Carted Satan out your soul, lifting him out, he's on a stretcher. With my divine helicopter, with shocking propellers, outlines made of copper. The fortune teller, my dragon glows green like matcha. New York regalia, like Robin Walker is the prophet Walter. From the days of Iron Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter. Blue around my garment borders. Fringes, execute vengeance. Mathematics, Qurans and Taurus. Rock the head of Horus. Rocks in the watch is gorgeous. Behind my will, it fell into the wheel. Metamorphin. Start spinning clockwise and counterclockwise. On the outside, my car became a flying saucer. Straight through the orbit. Use my mind. Lose my mind. I will. Use my mind.
Yo, masquerade killer, Michael hijack the sun, matinee thriller. Zombie apocalypse is center for disease. Says my tracks are way iller. Isodrenochrome cubes keep they cabernet chiller. And thought this thought, they don't want you to think. Knowledge is power, shocking flowers make my aura look pink. To know the ledge, godly hour, push your thoughts to the brink. You can't even close your eyes, become a corpse if you blink. Where the oracle sink, I was born in the Sphinx. Copper DNA necklace with historical links. Hiding poison in the food, in the water you drink. Cause they raised done and they just biding their time. Thought food the lost tube coming down on my mind. Stab you with a light ray cause you was dying to shine. Then I disappeared like a truth post in your IG. Holy Spirit dripping like a ghost in your IV. Can't deport them all, we was already here. So get in tune with the voices in the water right here. You don't see the embryo in the form of your ear. Invisible man, I made myself awfully clear. Royal Royal Priesthood, astrologies is Lord of the Spheres. Throwing platinum plates, you thought the flying saucers appeared. Yeah, they scared to wear their own face in the street. Deep elixirs, beasts addicted to the taste of the sheep. On Harry Potter's wheel, the God knew arrange my physique. Kai, Elohim, hemoglobin, the Arabian chic. 7 circles like the planets in the days of the week. Supreme math, solar facts in the language I speak. You brainwashed if you watching the news. Never make the wrong step when the laws in my shoes. The dream weaver make it seem there's no option to choose. Corona dope fiends, they be trying to nod. They in line to get shot, that's a fireman squad. Pharmaceutical, shoot to kill line with the gods. I cried for the angel babies that have died in the fog. Caught up in the crossfire, like a panther in a Klan rally. Zodiac, they need these answers in my hands badly. Like palm readers, break dancers in the sand valley. I moonwalked on chemtrails in the sky. On the path to ancient Kemet, where the scales in my eyes. The sun and moon temple sitting on the side of my head. A million years I still remember every line that I said. Hermes Trismegistus, serve me the statistics. 99 attributes of Allah, 99% survival rate. Imagine the odds when you're the Neo, you're the one that made the patterns evolve. Another chapter to solve, why did Saturn revolve? Spinal column, I am Amen, climb the ladder to Oz. On a rocket to Nebula, the planet of the gods.
Use my mind.
Shapes in the box, tetragrammaton, Tetris, see my face in the watch. Circle of life displayed in an arrangement of clocks. You can't be so diplomatic when you're breaking the locks. God Zodiac, Killah Priest, Royal Priesthood.